Anyone want to do a recap?
Maybe.
Bard, take it away.
So, like 2 weeks ago or so, I don't remember what day. Maybe it was probably 2 weeks ago. Sam was like, "Hey, Reno." So she sent alphabet aerobics in chat. She's like, "Reno, you should do this." I'm like, "That's a lot, though." So I made it short because I don't want to do all the letters of the alphabet.
Okay.
So it's amazing. Annabeth analyzes Arcaconus assets. Bold banks, bursts, bestows, boat beer, belch fest. Cool cybers, cyborg, carries, concealed creator. Delightful dark dove, defeats, dominates, drunk drinkers. Evening events evolve erotically. Friends find familiar fangs from fight following. Galdrin gobbles, gullible girl gladfully. Handy hero holds helpful heaps handily. And that's it.
Nice. Well, that's exciting.
That's great.
Oh my god.
Well done.
I feel as the Chris is on the gobbles line still.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck there too, but that was good.
It's a hard line to get off of.
A B B.
Gobbles is such a terrible word.
Do you know how many G words there are, Chris?
I know, I'm not, okay.
Graciously.
I'm not saying
No.
that you didn't pick the right word, but I really hate the word gobbles. It's the least sexy word.
Gobble gobble. Oh god, it's so funny.
Now I'm
though.
thinking about turkey.
Yep. Gobble. Okay. Well, hey, great job. So to put it in more words, I guess.
I'll break down each line to elaborate what's going on.
Feel free.
Alright, here's what
Hey.
happened. We had a little drinking game, right?
Right.
In this drinking game, amazing Annabeth analyzes Arcanus assets, referring to the fact that she was analyzing the Arcanus of the group, the strongest one, the entire time. Just literally just like I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't just take off their clothes and go in the middle of the room at any moment. Bold
Jesus.
banks, bursts, bestells, boat beer. That means Banks failed like the second try. Didn't go so well. Cool cyborg carries concealed creator. At one point, Banks said to the hacker, "Hey hacker, do you have a dad?" He's like, then he starts drinking, and thus no one says
Mhm.
anything.
Yep.
And then a dark dove defeats drunk drinkers because who won. Evening events evolve. We already know what happened there. There's a 13-page report on it, if you will, in chat. Friends find familiar fangs from fight following. That's referring to the fact that I was asked about vampire stuff twice. Galdrin gobbles up gullible girl gladfully. Well, I did the same line 3 times because it was a very big section of the session, really. And handy hero helps handfully. That's just referring to who leaving and then buying goods.
Who's a helpful boy?
Yes, not like H words.
No, yeah. Handsomely.
H. You put a silent
need it.
H.
What else is there?
I have no
we,
idea.
We did nothing
Uh,
else.
Yeah.
We just drank, to my knowledge.
Yeah, we drank and then we did around the campfire stuff.
Yeah, around the
Right.
campfire. Let's all right, Joe.
Do
You
I
ready?
get to know why I needed to roll dexterity?
Eventually, if we get
Oh. Oh.
there.
Hey Joe, you want to read your lines?
Line.
Yeah, in ATC.
It's all
Oh,
good.
sure. You just want to go back and forth and read it? All right.
Yeah, sure. This is a script now.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stop you there. Don't worry about it. In any case, quick recap on there. On the campfire, you guys left the ship after hearing fun times, and we're like, why can't we have our own?
Oh.
So Atlas took Banks. You guys left. You went to go find somewhere fun, but Atlas saw his own wanted poster. Bum 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 bum. Who similarly also left to go get supplies and such. Also saw the wanted poster. Found his way down to the brothel, wherein Atlas comes up behind him and goes, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah, and that's about where we're at. I believe you guys are both standing in the brothel, and who is looking real poofy.
Some boys.
So cute.
Musical boy.
So yeah, I don't think I had explained this to both of you, but outside the brothel, there's probably 4 or 6 just people sitting around taking their break, whatever. Inside, there are maybe 20 to 25 people. They're all talking rather quietly, so it's like a low roar. It's not like a loud, raucous place or anything. But the girl that Who had talked to went back into a sort of hallway and left you guys standing there among these people and couples and triples and whatever. So, eventually, the girl comes back, and following her is I'm not on the right page, is a fairly well-groomed orc, half-orc, sorry. Big, huge dude, he's got all the muscles and such, wears a really tight shirt, obviously has some sort of narcissism about himself because he looks decent enough, well-groomed, shaved and everything, blah, blah, blah. But he walks into the room and not a silence, but everybody gets quieter, and you can see kind of eyes on him occasionally, just checking back and forth. But as he walks in, he just doesn't even see Who, and goes straight to you, Atlas, and kind of stands with his arms crossed. So, this slimy little worm has enough balls to answer Harmic call? Color me slightly impressed.
To be honest, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I'm here, so, whatever business you have, I'm assuming we're dealing with now.
You act like you don't know. And he kind of clears his throat and turns to the rest of the room in a big voice to the rest of the brothel. Here is man who tries to slip poison to my girls.
Who looks at Atlas confusingly?
I don't know what he's referring to, and I don't know if you have evidence to say such.
Hey, DM.
Hey.
Can I roll insight on both of them?
Sure.
Sam.
Did I not say yes? Sorry, it might
Oh,
have cut
sorry.
out.
I think it cut out for me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 2 insights.
Yes, please. Do Harmic first, 16k. And 14 on Atlas. Okay. As far as you can tell, they both seem like they're telling the truth.
That's a yikes.
Okay, I'll stay silent.
Okay. Everybody else in the brothel has gone quiet. And, Atlas, looking around, you actually don't see anybody that you have taken the favor of.
This is propaganda.
So the big guy turns around, stares back in your face, just dead stare. I know it is not real poison in the city. I know you are not peddling the keys. But you come in here experimenting on my girls and using magic to make them okay with it? You are very sick, man.
I do not do such thing as make people okay with it. I have no mental manipulation over anyone I've had the favor of, nor have I had the favor of anyone in this room. Matter of fact, any magic I provide is only mere comfort. Post mingling as to heal any bruising or any rough housing that they request, or if I requested, on either end. Both consensual either way. And I would like you to present me with anyone who would say otherwise, beyond yourself.
He, turns to the room, and a couple of people stand up and start, coming to kind of act as backup. And you see him look around, and a couple of people kind of, squirm under his gaze, but eventually someone speaks up and goes, Yes, I saw the young lady he was with on the other day. She fainted afterwards, and she's been very sickly afterwards. We've had to let her rest for a long time. The big guy just kind of turns at you and raises an eyebrow.
Still, I do not know how this correlates to me exactly, and what has afflicted her over. Has she seen anyone? Or are you just started blaming me over it?
All of my girls will stick like this. You are the only factor that boils down.
DM,
Mhm.
who will raise his hand?
The guy does not acknowledge you at all.
Okay, who will pull Atlas down?
I shall be pulled down.
I will write down on a piece of paper. Ask him if I can have a possible look at one of the girls. I do have some knowledge with medicine and the general health.
Well, if you do feel as if they are legitimately ill, my compatriot over here has experience in the medical field, and he would like to examine them. And most likely heal them if necessary.
If you think that you can go next to my girls again,
Not me, of course.
you and compatriot I do not trust.
Really.
And in any case, they are not here right now. They are sick. They are out and in hospital and very, very ill.
So why is it that you summoned me here? To pay you the difference? To punish me? Report me? Or...
Yes, yes. A vile man like you in worlds. The world would be better off without you.
Really?
So now, either I take you to cops and say you are Keith's peddler,
Hmm.
and they keep you in cell for a long, long time. Or you come here with Harmech, and I take you elsewhere for you to answer for your sins.
Well then. Out of character real quick. This is going downhill real fast, guys, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think you're going to jail, bud.
I could go to jail.
Or you could run. Which, like, I mean, who's? Yeah, I mean, I know who
Alternatively,
could do.
you could kill all of them.
We're not killing all of
I was
them.
gonna say Atlas can totally take this guy. And who's
We-
it?
we are-
No, about that one, Chief.
We are not killing all of them. If who has anything to do about it?
Sam, are they at
Alright.
guarding the door?
Murder!
There is no one guarding the door.
Hey guys, you want to run away from Skyfall forever?
No.
No.
Okay then. Because here's the thing.
I don't
'Cause
care.
I'm saying right now. I don't. I mean, who you might be getting this kind of like thing from who? Who is not going to attack them? If you want to run, he won't stop you. But like, yeah, who's just kind of submitted to, you know, that we if you did nothing wrong because he doesn't he believes that both of you are right. So there's obviously a misunderstanding, right? So if you did nothing wrong, which you believe, and he believes that you believe, then there's something else afoot, and he can figure it out. Him and the rest of the party.
Will you only be taking me? Because I am the sole culprit.
I mean, certainly. If you come with, then yes. If your compatriot puts up fight, then he come too, because he is also involved, I am sure.
Who will like escalate his staff, whatever it was called. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. Well, before I go, who can get lost from time to time? Would you mind if I just provide him with some direction on where to go after this? Before, of course, I follow you to wherever we're going.
You sound like you bring backup.
No, because I don't know where we're going, and thus I couldn't bring backup possibly. You haven't said anything yet, so how would I know?
Very well. I will trust you on this and this only.
Alright, who? I know you can... I know things seem scattered right now, but... It's gonna be up to you to set things straight if you wish. Or you can just go on home. Don't have to worry about me. And, well, Yellows know. that I'm a bit of a rascal, so go ahead and tell him what's going on as well. But until then, I may not see you again. Well, I might. But, um best of luck. And I look back at the guy. Well, that's really all I have to say, so if you wish to cuff me or throw me
Is
in a
Atlas wearing
bag.
his purple bandana?
Yeah.
Where's it at on you?
Let's go with. I don't remember it. I'm pretty sure I said wrist at some point, so let's go with the wrist.
Yeah, then who will take his off of wherever he keeps his? I'm guessing it's probably his wrist too, and he'll put it on your wrist, and he'll tie it there.
Oh, thoughtful.
This is very depressing. Oh, very heartwarming. My cold heart. Ugh.
Who gives the guy a stink eye to like shush you?
Okay. Shoo now, bird. Get out of here.
Who will leave?
Okay. Harmek, as it is, will take you with his posse, Atlas, back into the brothel, into just a regular, pretty much unfurnished room with just a chair.
Oh yeah.
So like, didn't get any names of the girls.
Nope. But you know they're in hospital.
I know they're in a hospital, but I mean, I'm sure there's lots of girls in hospital.
If you see a mass amount of girls in hospitals wearing clothing that might not fit all the way, then you
Okay.
probably are
No,
in the
you're
right
right.
direction.
Okay. I mean, I'm going.
Wouldn't
back
they
to the
all
ship.
be in gowns?
Either way, you're gonna if there's a mass group of females all hospitalized with the same symptoms, you'll get somewhere around there.
Just go to the hospital and find the ones where there's a bunch of them that are all sexy and prostitute-ish.
Yeah, there you go.
Big tits, you know,
That's
outrageously
definitely-
just...
One of them's
Okay.
gonna slap who across the face and be like, "I'm a lawyer."
Who will not do that? who is not that what's the word, uncaring for people?
You're not gonna
He's gonna go to the
stereotype?
ship first. I'm not. No. I think in our group we've learned not to do that.
Okay.
Apparently
No.
not though.
Banks will definitely walk through a hospital asking people if they're whores.
Are you a whore? Are you a whore?
Okay, well, I mean,
Ma'am?
it makes sense for Biggs. He is like a college kid.
Yeah. Also,
It's
I
true.
did.
It's true.
I was so big brain. I didn't even click my character sheet for this. I clicked cheese character sheet. I'm cheese now. If you look in the lower left, I'm cheese, not Atlas.
I see that. What? Cheese. Okay, great. So, Atlas is taken back. Who, you run back up to the ship on the 9th level, way the fuck up here. You run up 7 levels.
He's fast.
A hacker is there, probably working on something. Georgian is there, freaking out, more or less.
He's
And
okay, yeah.
The other 2 are indisposed. Banks is
who
not
will
there.
who will head up to Hacker / Georgian?
Okay. He's eating, so I don't think he hurt you at all.
Ah,
No.
okay. Wow, time for NPC and who talk.
Sorry, I was chewing on crackers, so... What'd you say?
Who runs into the room where you and Georgian are?
What room are we in
On the
right
ship.
now? There's a lot of rooms in the ship, sweetheart.
I don't know, anywhere on the ship.
If I'm there, I'd be working on something. If probably on the ship. Maybe I'm fucking with your fairy lights. I don't know.
Sure, yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter where you are. It just matters the fact that you're on the ship. He runs onto the ship looking very disheveled and out of breath. And he looks around. He'll say,
Scream, vampire!
he's gonna say, "Where are others?"
Georgian will pop up and kind of just shrug. I mean, the 2 went off looking for a good time. The 2 downstairs are having a good time. And you ran away, and that's it. This is all the
Think he's-
others.
He said they're downstairs.
Oh, others. I thought you said brothers, and I was really confused.
I'm gonna assume they're up on the main deck, so yeah, downstairs.
Okay, then yeah, I'll run downstairs and I'll bang on the door.
Um,
Well, they're banging on something.
yeah.
I mean, I'm as hard as who can.
So, as
Phrasing.
hard as they can, too.
Yeah. Phrasing.
I mean, they even came to Hacker to get some strap-ons. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I don't think you're gonna get much out of that room.
I do not think Annabeth could physically handle opening the door.
damn.
Who will continue banging?
I think she would be too embarrassed.
Who will continue banging on the door until somebody answers the door?
Galdrin is not going to answer the door.
My
We
fucking
can't
God,
break
dude.
continuity. It's already set in stone.
It's all it is.
Me and Chris just won't play this session, guys. It's fine.
Okay, then who will take a note and he'll write Atlas taken by mob question mark. And then slide it under the door.
I love how you don't bother with Hacker or Georgia and you just go to the other two.
I'm trying to get everybody together so I don't have to repeat myself 35 times, but that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
It's fucking motherfuckers. Anyways, I'm going to Atlas and Georgian, and I'm gonna write on a piece of paper. I'm pretty much gonna explain what happened,
Okay.
and I'm gonna show the wanted poster as well.
Georgia just kind of blinks. The mob? Oh God. Oh, that guy. I see. The wanted poster. Yes. Right. This is great. Get me off this ship. Yes. Hacker, you're coming with me. And who? Let's go.
Okay.
You'll be like starting to
This
pull
is-
me, and my arms are like stretching out as I'm still trying to like finish what I was working on. I'm like,
No, definitely read somewhere that hey guys, we might have split the party this time, but looks like we are.
Guys, this is the best trio ever. It's gonna be so awkward. I love it.
Okay. Great. Yeah, Georgian and I guess Hacker will follow.
It's great.
I'm still like halfway across the room. My arms are extended out like
Slinkies.
17 feet while I'm still trying to like finish screwing or whatever I'm working.
No. Okay.
We don't know where Bankst is.
No. Well, we know where he is, but
Madame
I don't know what
Milton's House of Maidens.
speaking of which, he's gone. Where the hell did Joe go?
His computer probably finished updating and he's switching over.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I would
Let us
imagine,
know
at
where he
least.
is.
Gotcha. I didn't even hear him log out. Okay.
Is Joe who you sent the laptop to?
Yeah.
Is that what he's working on?
Yeah.
Trying to switch it over?
It was updating.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
He got it to Windows 10?
No, but it's just there's still security patches going on for 8.
Is it? I thought they'd stopped.
That's 7.
For some reason, there is.
Yeah.
Does Georgian have a badge?
Georgian does have a badge.
Cool. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot easier.
Okay,
to do
don't
now.
get the fuzz on the underground, because all you're gonna do is get sucked in.
I'm not getting
alright?
the fuzz on the underground. I'm getting the fuzz on the doctor so we can talk to patients about a possible case incident.
Okay,
Um,
but like let's be real here. Out of everyone that we could bring to this area, if we all come, it's gonna devolve into a fight. If we
No,
bring
yeah.
Galdrin's going to probably just kill them. Georgian might at least be diplomatic.
What do you think who's here? Who's like obviously, arguably one of the most diplomatic people with the least amount of words in the party. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Is there a hospital near where Atlas was doing his stuff?
I mean, there's a couple clinics on the lower areas, especially. So that was like the second level, which is where a lot of the shipping docks and not underbelly, but like the industrial type stuff for the city is. So there's definitely a few clinics around, and maybe a hospital for treating those that maybe got pinched between docks or something and got seriously injured.
Ooh. Anyways, that's a horrific sight. Anyways, I'm gonna find one that's not too low class, but like not too high class either.
Okay, yeah.
Is to give this dude some credit for hopefully taking care of his girls.
Okay. His gorals. You
As
find
we call them.
yourself at a clinic. Georgian seems to be kind of like patting his hair down to like the side or something. Like he doesn't want to be recognized.
Well, it's gonna be impossible for him because I'm gonna. Do I see his badge on him?
I mean, he keeps it kind of like in his front pocket, like shirt pocket.
Would I know where he keeps it?
He's pulled it out to you
Ha-
guys a couple times.
Okay, then yeah, I'll kind of tap on where it is, like in his shirt, and I'll say, "We'll need this," and then make sure voices, obviously.
Oh, I'll write. Oh boy.
And then who will sanctuary himself, just in case. And I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah, the clinic is pretty quiet at this point. I mean, it's like middle of the night-ish, like 8 p.m., maybe 9 p.m. Excuse me. So it's not hustling and bustling like you would expect. But yeah, there's a couple of people waiting around just looking relatively ill and or bleeding or something like that. Otherwise, a couple of people maybe come up and like, can we, do you need something?
Could who have already written this down? What I'm about to say.
Sure.
I guess Hacker could take care of it if he wanted to. But I don't know if Hacker really knows what to say. Because I don't know how much. I guess I gave him a lot of information, but there's also some stuff that, like, yeah.
I'd probably let you.
Okay, then who will have already written this down? It's essentially, we're here to investigate possible sickness amongst multiple girls from an establishment close to here called, and then he'll say the name of the establishment.
Okay.
Yeah, because Hacker wouldn't know any of that. He wasn't with you guys, so. And I doubt with how hyper and pulling along that you were doing your thing, you would have had the time to write it out and try to spell it out to us.
Okay, I think most of it was Atlas was taken by possible mob ? Some stuff with girls. Really confused.
I think that's all I would have gotten out of you as Hacker and be like,
Yeah, pretty much the same thing that he wrote Annabeth and Galdrin.
Yeah, Hacker's just kind of following along because he has no idea what the fuck's going on right now.
Cool. Okay. The lady the lady turns fairly pale. And she looks
Can I attempt to comfort her in some way? And like a kind of like
if
I am
you
comforting.
want
Who's
to.
cuddly?
Sure. She'll
This random bird lady starts nuzzling her.
That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna nuzzle a random person. That's weird.
but she like kind of quiets her voice and goes, "Dude, this is kind of a weird thing that happened. Come back with me."
Yeah, who will follow?
Okay, cool. Yeah, Georgian also follows. She'll lead you into just like a little, like clinic room, with a door, and shuts the door. These ladies that you're looking for, they all seemed very anemic. Some of them were doing better than others, but they all eventually felt the effects and were passing out and such. We've sent them home with fluids and such, a couple of blood transfusions, but it's a very strange... Though none of them seemed upset about it, just kind of shocked.
Could who ask for the names and, if possible, addresses of these ladies to do follow-ups? If that's available, I know.
Yeah,
Private information.
we can't give those out.
Would it be more possible if we? This is all who writing all of this down, by the way. So in who words, in who terms, would it be more possible for you to give it out if we showed some documentation that we have some authority
Authority,
to actually to investigate this? Yeah. So who will kind of motion for Georgian?
Georgian will take out his badge, and then she's just kind of like, but there's no warrant. And then he pulls down his lapel to show his dragon mark on his chest, and she's like, oh, okay, yeah. She'll give you the names and addresses. There's like 3 or 4 ladies.
Oh my god. God, there's only 3 or 4. I was thinking, like, how many times has he gone to this place? It was like every night we stayed in, like, we stayed in Skyfall at least, like, 3 weeks. Oh my god.
Okay. But yeah, she'll give that to you. Well, give it to Jordan, who will then pass it to you.
Yeah.
He's like, here you go, junior detective.
But yeah, I'll thank her for her time. I'll give her a muffin that I made this morning, probably.
Okay.
And yeah. And I'll guess I'll go to the first person.
Okay, cool, yeah. To keep this brief, all 3 girls are willing to see you, and they will say that they are feeling fine now. But they just had a little bit of a tizzy, a little bit of a spell. And they're fine now.
I will still give them each 5 points of healing hands, which will do the I'll just pin it 1 second.
It takes away the condition. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll appreciate it. Although they don't seem... One of them maybe seems sick at this point. But the other 3 or 4, I don't remember how many I said, have kind of gotten over it. Will you mention at all about Atlas, or are you just checking up
Yes.
on him? Okay.
I am mentioning Atlas, yeah.
Cool. They will be enthusiastic singing his praise.
Does it seem they're enthusiastic in a way that's not natural?
Insight.
Okay.
Good sir, are you accusing me of thralling
Yes.
them? How dare you?
I am doing exactly that.
No. They actually seem happy with everything and how it's gone. If anything, they are very upset that they were not allowed to be in the meeting after professing that he did nothing wrong.
Do any of them know if there's anything that I could say or do to possibly get Atlas out of the hands of their employer?
They think not. Harmek is dead set on collecting the bounty to whoever is peddling the kiss.
The kiss?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is that a name or is
it's
that
not-
just a phrase that you're using?
It is
No, it's
name.
some kind of drug.
Yes.
Okay.
At which point Jordan will pop up and start writing notes.
Yeah, who is writing notes the whole entire time? Okay. The kiss? I'll ask questions about that.
Jordan will take over explaining.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a bit of a case that we've been working on for a little bit now. Sailors, the water sailors, not the air sailors, are all getting... Not all. Some sailors have succumbed to a poison that we are calling the kiss. It appears to be showing up in some bars, not all, some taverns, that is, but it gives them a sort of lightheadedness and this anemia before it slowly descends them into unconsciousness before they stop breathing.
So we should go talk with sailors.
If you want to find out more about the kiss, certainly, but that's gonna be
Well-
a little bit longer of a case than just perhaps going in and finding your friend.
Well, this is all, by the way, like, either written or words of who or whatever. Well, did we ever get the brothel's owner name? We did,
his,
didn't
yeah,
we?
it's Harmish. Harmick. He pronounces it Harmick.
How do you spell that?
H.
Harme.
Harmech.
Yeah,
That's how it's spelled.
Harmick.
Well, Harmech
I would
seems to
never be able to pronounce that reading
seems
that.
to believe that that Atlas is the cause of this disease, at least amongst his girls.
I mean, uh, I guess we'll just have to ask some more questions. And, well, fuck. To get Atlas out, if he really wants to turn him over to the authorities shall take him. How about that? I can round up a couple of officers, we can storm the building and say, hey, you have this guy. Take Atlas out, do some light investigating, I'm not gonna lie. And, go from there. How does that sound?
I think that sounds good. Kim, how long have we been out doing all this, talking to these girls, getting information, yada yada?
I'd say probably an hour or two.
Okay.
So at this
do
point,
you-
it's like 11 at night. It's pretty late.
Really? Oh my god. So Galdrin and oh my god, Galdrin and Annabeth have been in the room all day.
Yeah.
They're
Jesus
having a
Christ.
good old time. You
Well,
can see the steam coming out from underneath the door.
It's hot.
Oh, damn.
I'll guess that we should go back to the ship and see if at least Banks is
Annabeth is
back.
going to be exhausted.
Well, that's her fault.
Okay.
Technically, it's kind of Galdrin's fault, but
Yeah. Wow. She
Little from column A,
participated.
little from column B.
It
I'm
takes two to
sorry.
tango.
If you don't participate, there's something mentally wrong with you. Have you
Or you're
seen
just-
Galdrin?
or you're just a bird who doesn't really have much sexual interest in anything.
Yo, when we
Um,
get that stork all up and running, you gotta see why should be carrying babies all the time. All right.
So you're gonna go back and try and find Banks?
Yeah. Hopefully he's at the ship.
I don't know. How long has it been?
Several hours. I mean,
Oh, yeah. He's not that good.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, you can stay overnight in brothels if you pay enough.
I mean, it is Atlas's goal. But no, I'll just have my fun and then head back to the ship.
Okay. So yeah, sure. So you get back up, and at this point, Banks is probably making his mosey on way happily to the ship.
I'll head over to him.
Oh, what's up, little bird dude?
I'll just pull out the same piece of paper that I gave the Jaldrin and the same one that I gave to Annabeth, and I'll write down on it, and I'll give it to him.
I'll read it, and then I'll look at who, and the back of the paper. Oh, am I? I'll fix that in a minute.
You're
And
fine. You're
then-
fine.
I'm gonna say that who. I don't know how to read.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to
Like,
Jaldrin.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Give me the note. I'm just kidding. All right.
Who didn't even? By the way, I know that was a joke, but like, who actually believed it, and who did not bat an eye at that? He was like, okay, it's not a big deal. Joe, I don't know if you were here when I told you the note, or when I told everybody the note.
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
Alright,
Well,
well.
I guess we ought to go get him, huh?
Yeah.
Who's gonna go back down to the room and he's gonna knock on the door again?
No answer.
Who's gonna go back up, drag Banks down, give him the note, and say, "Read loudly," and point at the door.
I don't know if we should interrupt, dude.
Who looks at him, and then
All right.
waits.
And then I'll bang on the door real loud. Hey, let's go. We gotta go. We got problems.
Get your tongue out of there and let's go.
Do you mention that Atlas is in trouble and taken by the mob?
I mean, I just said we got trouble. Once they come out,
Okay.
I'm gonna hand Annabeth a note.
They already have it. No, they're just not.
Galdrin opens the door and you just see her like wiping her mouth like.
I'm sorry to ruin this for Annabeth and Galdrin. I'm totally sorry to ruin this for Annabeth and Galdrin, but like,
You're not sorry.
companion's life, companion's like.
He's
ability to
not
have
in
sex.
danger.
Yeah, to be
I'm not
fair,
in
who is
danger, I'm
probably
fine.
to be fair, who's probably not sorry. He's just like really wants this to end because he wants Annabeth to himself.
It's
Right.
definitely
And he
not what
feels
it is,
threatened.
but okay.
It's like when you're it's when your single mom gets like a date, but you interrupt in awkward times. So she's
Yes,
like,
exactly, exactly.
Mom, you're
I
dating
feel
a
like you
vampire.
guys- I think it's definitely more of hey, our companion has stuff going on
Do you
with
really
him.
need
Can
Annabeth? You got the police already on the case to get them to lock me up, and I'll be in some other cage somewhere.
Okay. I mean, that's what we're gonna do. So I mean, you don't have to
So
worry
do you,
about that.
so
We
do
hear
you need
Galdrin yell out.
Annabeth and Galdrin?
Hold up, almost done, almost got her.
No.
I'm sorry. Almost got her.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Uh,
I mean,
I fucking no.
Dude, just get the police on the case.
You're not there, Atlas. Why are you talking?
I'm sending. That's why. 25 words or less.
um, okay, so you bang on the door. Fuck.
That's what they're doing. Yes.
Yeah.
How long is this roleplay? Oh my god.
Did you not
It's like
read
a
it all
whole
the
day
way
of
through?
just pure roleplay?
Getting some echo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think it's
Joe.
Joe.
Oh, yeah, it's me. I don't know what I did. Ah, shit.
Oh, that's better.
It's gone now. Anyways, just
I
you
think
know,
I was holding my push to talk button and didn't realize it.
just make it. It's canon. Their plot is canon. It's not like a spin-off movie or anything.
That's not what I'm saying though. I didn't realize the whole entire roleplay was a whole day's worth of just in the room.
She
Hey,
slept.
to be fair,
and
when
woke up.
when I made that, I was presuming that party lasted basically the whole day.
Yeah. Yeah. We got
I
a
mean,
little fucked up
somebody's
time.
party lasted all day.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much they're going all night. If you bang on the door, Galdrin is only going to get more loud and obnoxious, if only to embarrass Annabeth. She will not at all open the door.
Okay, it's ridiculous, but okay.
I mean, you say
It's
that.
actually ridiculous. Imagine
You're
it in real
ridiculous.
life, right? Imagine in real life, right? Right? Let me set the scene, right? Oh, you guys have a good time. That's great. The next morning.
Let me
No,
just
shush,
set
shush,
the
shush.
fucking scene, you
Let me
motherfucker. Annabeth has
Be quiet,
known
let me
nothing but
talk.
fucking tragedy, and she's finally
Let me
having a
talk.
great goddamn
Anyways.
time.
Everybody deserves a good weekend.
Your friend that you've traveled with is having a great time. That's great. Then your other
You
friend
have not
is
said that
taken
at all.
by the
You've
mob.
said that someone is in trouble.
I know. I've literally said he's literally.
Okay,
What do you
okay,
mean? He's
okay,
literally
let-
said that Atlas is in trouble.
Okay, let me set the scene. All right. So we've
There, you
defeated.
don't have a scene to set.
We've defeated weird metal aliens. We stopped a kidnapping ring. Then all of a sudden, this guy Atlas, who's gone every night doing some weird stuff, suddenly gets in trouble with the mob. You saw this coming. We all knew it was coming. It's gonna be fine. I mean, it's gonna last a day. What am I gonna do? Die?
The giant metal monster that escaped Jordran's captivity comes on the ship. Hey guys, the ship's kind of in danger right now. It might get burned down. Ah, you can worry about it, guys. It's not our problem.
That's
What
a
monster?
very different thing than
Name
just
the
like, oh
monster.
yeah,
Where-
someone is in trouble.
In any
fine.
case, they're busy. They will continue to be busy. Yeah. But you have Hacker and Banks and Who and Jordan on the case.
and probably a lot of like the police.
Yes, Jordan will in fact. I don't know if he has a message spell, but even if he doesn't, he's gonna find a way to contact, and pull in a couple of
His
his
new little secretary. He's got a way to contact her.
Yeah. Actually, he
I-
probably has like a sending stone that that's like a dispatch sort of thing. Psst, everybody come in. Shut up. Yeah. So he calls in and you have probably about 4 or 5 other officers that are at your beck and call.
Who, at mine or his?
At his, but he
Which he's
is
at mine, so.
somewhat, yes.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, who will just. I mean, I can't talk. Jordan will hopefully explain.
Jordan will explain, but he'll use his own words, and he won't even
Yeah.
mention Atlas. He'll just say, a compatriot that I know is currently being held by a brothel owner, of which we all know and love. Yes, Harmek, yes. Great. So we're going to go down to the second level. We're going to storm in. We're going to take his captive, saying, oh, thank you for gathering this man. We're going to go investigate. We'll give him a note, an IOU, shall we? And have him
I
come
owe
in.
you one fugitive.
One bounty. And yeah, we will take his captive with us as a captive, kind of soft captive, and make Haramek very happy. And then boom, rescue attempt over. We'll do some questioning, but we just need you guys as backup. And they're like, oh, okay, boss, whatever.
God, Jim, why is Vidani always like this? I don't know, Bob, but we got to listen to him. He's in charge.
He does have a cool little mark on his hand that makes him in charge.
Isn't it on his chest?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to him.
You know, Dylan, I think that mark's just overrated, man.
Wow, that's so rude.
I'm joking. Chill out.
Jordan has been nothing but helpful.
Calm down.
No, we're just RPing his staff, all right?
So, he gathers up his bit of Novus Brigade, and you have, your group. I take it you guys head down.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
So
Remember
you
where
make
the guy was like, "Oh, don't send for back." Listen, it was my only option.
Yeah, so Jordan will actually take you to an executive area where you can take an elevator that goes all the way down in a very quick fashion.
That's great. That's gonna be
yeah.
so much better.
You go down to the brothel and make your way towards it. Jordan backs off to let you have the stage, and he tells his
who doesn't
officers
talk?
to kind of stay back.
Who doesn't talk? Why is he like? Okay, anyways.
Because it's your friend.
Oh, I know it's my friend, but like he has the authority here. It's fine. I'll do it. Yeah. So I'll go. Is the door to the brothel open?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then who will walk in? I'll probably have this all written down on a note.
Okay.
And he'll wait for he'll hopefully one of the brothel workers approaches him questionably.
Somebody will. I know. Little bird, you are back.
Who will straighten his feathers, and he'll give the note. And the note essentially says, "We are." What was the name of Georgian's army brigade, whatever he called
Novice
them?
Brigade.
The Novus
Novice
Brigade.
brigade. Novus. Then he'll say, "We are here with the Novus brigade to acquire a prisoner that you have."
She kind of frowns. Well, my, word does travel fast. Alright, I will go get Harmek. Wait here.
Once she walks around, who turns around and puts up 2 thumbs.
Jordan just does
did
the
it,
same thing
guys.
back. Hey! Okay, yeah.
That thing that was called the kiss, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sailor. It originates from the sea of sailors. Coming home from a long journey upon intermingling with other people and thus spreading disease. It is likely to have similar symptoms to being tired, and from those symptoms they could just stop breathing.
It sounded like you were reading off a document, and I was like, where the fuck did I put that?
Yeah.
That was just off the top of my head from what I remember.
Good job.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
Uh,
Great. So, she leaves, and the big orc guy comes back. In the meantime, while you guys have been out and running around and stuff, Atlas, you've actually just been alone. Nobody seems to have been, like, nobody's come in to bother you or anything. You have heard, various noises throughout the brothel, as you would expect. But yeah,
I'll judge them.
uh,
Which ones are fake and which ones are real? What percentage-wise am I talking here?
I mean, you're probably hearing about like 75 to 80% fake.
Wow.
Jeez.
I
And
mean,
the
it is a
20%
brothel.
is the 20% just the guys that are real?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. They're all. I mean, it's a brothel. And most of the guys are probably drunk. So I mean, performance kind of goes down.
And he knows Joe knows from experience.
Yes, I'm 20 years old. I definitely know from experience.
Right. That's never stopped anyone like
Had
Joe.
2 years.
What?
What?
Oh, you said Joe? I thought you said Joel.
I said both.
Oh,
I said Joe second.
We're in this boat together, Joel.
I don't wanna.
You don't get to pick your boat. You just got to paddle, man.
Okay, I guess.
Wise
Makes
words.
sense. You don't get to pick your boat. You just gotta paddle.
I guess I'll know those words in about a decade.
God, stop reminding me that I'm 11 years older than you.
Oof. So, big, burly orc dude steps into your room, Atlas, finally, and, like, snaps his fingers, like, alright, you, wrong accent. You'll come with me.
Oh, sure thing.
He sounds so dramatic.
Anything you say. He'll, push and lead you out into the main area again, and there you see who standing with, in the background, a couple other of your friends.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hello. It didn't take that long.
Yeah, the bird dude works fast.
So I'm assuming either I murdered everyone or things are more than likely than fine? Or what's going on here?
It'll all be fine.
Did you see him like cleaning blood off of his weapon?
The problem's been taken care of.
Okay. And Hermek pushes you forward towards the little bird boy and sees Jordan and goes, "Ah, detective. Welcome back to my fine establishment. Now please, hand over bounty if you take this man, this peddler, this underground vile worm." Jordan just rolls his eyes and pulls out a piece of paper with an official, like, Madani sigil on it and goes, "See to Jordan, blah blah blah," and hands it over. The big Russian orc looks happy enough and bids you all adieu.
Well, see you later. Shemek.
Well, that was easy.
But a
See
few
you next week, guys.
of the a few
That
of
was
the
the session.
Novus Brigade walk up to you, Atlas, and take your wrists, holding them firmly, and move them behind your back.
Well, take me to dinner first. Jeez.
Ha!
Sorry there, buds. This is just kind of, formal stuff. Informal stuff, we don't really know. But we're
You
gonna
can call it whatever you want.
ask a few questions, just in case.
This is like, you can call it whatever you want, but I call it bondage.
No.
So yeah, they are going to begin leading you back towards the sort of elevator through the city.
Question is, who able to go with them, or is Georgian like, let us deal with this?
Georgian will let you come up the elevator back up to the, I think he'll take up to the 8th level, at which point he will turn to the rest of your party and, alright, well, we'll take it from here. We just have a few questions to ask just to wrap up all of this and the paperwork. So you guys should probably go get some rest. The hangover's gonna be just a murderer in the morning.
Oh yeah, I could use a nap. All right.
Wait, DM.
Wow.
This happened at. This happened. So all of this.
It's like 11 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, okay, I'm confused. I was under the impression. What time did we have our drinking?
You guys started
Like
at like
early.
noon, ended at like 4 or 5 p.m. And then you guys woke back up after being passed out at like 8, I think.
Oh,
And from there
okay.
kept going.
That was my problem was, right? I was under the impression this was the next day.
Oh, This is all
That's
same
why I
day.
was freaking
Yeah,
about
same
like
day.
that's why I was freaking about like why is it taking Annabeth so long? It's like the next day already. I
Oh.
was
No,
like,
no,
what? She's been doing this for a whole
It's a
entire day.
really good time.
It's a good weekend.
That fills in a lot more information for me.
Galdrin knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I
Bounce
was-
it
I was-
around,
I
Annabeth
bet
around.
she does.
Annabeth stopped moving like an hour ago.
Oh my god. That's gross. Terrible.
That is gross. No.
Yes.
No.
Impressive. And now
Damn.
I got a half chub going on here now.
Okay, calm down. Calm down, boys.
It's only a halfie.
Down, boy.
Now to fully after you said that.
Okay. Well,
Are we getting back into the furry conversation?
I'm gonna
I mean-
step
No.
in.
who will go to a tavern that is close to
Oh
where they're
damn, is
located?
who just Joel's furry persona?
Correct. That is
How'd you
correct.
guess it?
Feathery persona.
Feathery
persona.
Who will go to a tavern that is near the place? Assuming that we're gonna have to that they're gonna have to stay overnight anyways.
Near which
Or the
place?
Georgian.
So Georgian is going
well-
to take Atlas to his office on the 8th floor. Your guys'
Yeah.
ship is on the 9th.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll just go to the ninth floor. I thought that for some reason I thought we were in the lower docks, but yeah.
He
Oh,
took
yeah,
you back up on the elevator to the 8th level, said, hey, bye, we're going to take him for some questioning. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, what can we do, right?
Mhm.
Also, Dylandor probably wouldn't allow his baby to be on the lower docks.
Yes.
Then yeah, I will go to the ship, I guess.
Okay. Cool. Are the other two of you, Banks and Hatler, also going to the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hatler's going to the ship.
Atlas.
Hey Sam.
Did I say something? Oh,
You said Hatler.
hacker.
You know,
Sam.
hail Hatler.
Oh my god. Yes.
I kind of want to do something. Can we go to secrets chat?
Is it gonna take a while?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Again, with who secretly plotting our entire downfall.
True.
First he gets me in prisons, and one
Yep,
by
yep.
one he'll take us down.
Alright, sure. Yeah, we'll make it
Until
quick.
it's only him and Anne.
What's up?
So, part of me kind of wants to use that invisibility potion that I still have,
Okay.
and go back to Georgian's and attempt to listen on the conversation that he has with Atlas.
Sure.
Okay. I think who's sneaky, and like I'm sure invisibility helps.
Yeah. If you want to just go ahead and privately roll a stealth check.
How do I privately roll? I can just do private GM roll.
Yeah.
Is it? Jason can hear me hear you in the background, so you heard you say stealth check.
Oh, really?
Probably. Do I need to roll with advantage or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it keep higher?
Yes.
Do I need to roll 2d20 plus 8 keep higher, right?
Yep.
Does this work? Tell me. Oh, that didn't work.
If you just control click on whatever it is that you're trying to roll.
Control click. 1 second.
Mhm.
I'll figure it out eventually.
Okay.
Maybe I won't. Okay. 1 second. Control click stealth.
There we go. Oof. That was disadvantage. Okay. Try
Oh,
alt
was
click.
it? Alt?
Mhm.
Okay.
Better.
Natural 20.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we'll say you follow without an issue.
Okay.
Back up.
Oh, they're back.
We're back. Okay.
Welcome
Uh,
back.
So, Jordan takes you, Atlas, along with the Novus Brigade, and leads you to towards his office, but not quite there, into an interrogation room, where he sits you down and sits down beside you and shoos the rest of the police force, and just kind of takes up a casual seat. All right,
Jordan,
Atlas.
you didn't have to put up a whole show to be in a room alone with me. You could have just asked.
As flattering as I'm sure you think this is, sorry, but it's not. This is actually some real detective work.
Of course.
Do you know anything about the kiss?
Let me recall. Do I remember anything about a kiss disease back when I was a sailor?
You wouldn't.
No, haven't heard of it.
Totally waiting for Alice to say some smart ass remark about, well, it's when a guy and a girl,
Yeah.
sometimes a guy and a guy, really like each other.
Uh,
Currently, a girl and a girl on the ship.
Currently,
Those are
our
different
our-
lips that are kissing, though.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, fair.
Okay, he flips out just like a little pocket notebook and takes some notes. Alright, but these girls that we saw, they had all of the symptoms.
Right.
So, well, except for the painful, slow, suffocating death, what do you know about that?
Well, from time to time, things can get a little bit excited, and certain needs that I require may be a little draining for the other party. I do ask them ahead of time, of course, and they agree to provide me with such service.
No, I don't doubt that they do. I'm not doubting you in that sense. You seem to have definitely drawn the well, some crushes out of whoever you've been choosing in the night. But how does that cause anemia?
Do you really want to know?
He's
This
a
is gonna
terrible
be-
detective, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, because it might get a little bit weird very quickly.
Go ahead, try me.
Alright, so you said, what were the symptoms again? Tired, and
Tired, cold, anemia, most of all, that's really the cause of it. Sometimes they were getting so cold they're turning blue a little bit, which we thought was suffocation, thus the kiss, but it clearly wasn't.
what other things come to mind that would cause that? If you really think about it.
I mean, blood loss.
Right.
Let's see how smart Georgian is. I mean, I think he's pretty fucking smart.
he better fucking
Atlas
be.
just
He is a
straight up
detective.
admitting he's a vampire to Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's one way to get out of this.
I don't know if it is.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yikes.
vampires
Ooh.
are seen in this society.
I don't know about that, Georgia.
Jesus Christ, why?
Ow.
He's a little hungover.
Should get an advantage just because, I mean, Atlas is like straight up pointing out effect.
Okay. I'll take that.
He's just like, oh.
Yeah, it takes him a minute, and he's just like, blood loss? What do you mean blood loss? Are you really sucking him dry somehow? Like, I mean, I know some people are crazy.
Jordan. I have been
Oh.
around for such a long time. Alright? I have certain needs that I require
I
that,
understand.
by vanilla standards, you wouldn't recommend.
Vanilla, huh?
Right.
Alright, I understand.
Do you, though? I feel as if you don't.
I do. I understand. At least to the most of my basic knowledge on the subject. I can't tell you how happy I am that my junior detective is not the peddler of a poison killing everybody. Okay, well, sorry for doubting you, and, you're free to go. Enjoy your night.
Sure thing. And Jordan, if you require a demonstration for further evidence, I'll be around.
Alright, oh, jeez.
Now he's getting a half chub.
Uh, so listen, I, I feel like I was doing something really badly, and just doubting you makes me very unhappy. So I'm gonna, um,
George,
I-
you don't have to worry about that. I am quite the untrusting, really not good of a person. You don't have to worry about anything like that. I do a lot of bad things in my day. I still do. So, unless you find out about those other things, you don't have to worry about it. Until then, you can be suspicious if you want.
I'm just. Alright, look, wait here for a second. I can't. I'm sure you're great and everything else, but, I feel terrible for doubting my friend. So, wait here. He's gonna get up and run out into his office. Grabs a manila envelope with a small little booklet within it, as well as, like, this official Madani paper that he had handed Harmek before. Writes his signature down, says one purchase to the price of whatever. Like, he gives you basically, like, we'll say 200 gold.
Sure.
Oh shit.
Slips it inside the manila envelope and the booklet, closes it all, hands it back to you.
And
Yes.
what's this for?
It's just I'm. It's my token of thanks, and I'm sorry. I really am. I don't doubt my friends like that very often. Nor do I doubt my junior detectives, but this just kind of all lined up, and I'm a little bit taken with this case, and blah, blah, blah. So
George,
there's some money in there for you. There's well, basically a freebie. You're gonna think it's weird, but the rest of the city somehow loves me, and so I put my signature on it so you can hand it out like an autograph and probably get anything you want.
Is this some sort of favor, Jordan? Is that what you're giving me?
It's not a favor, it's just my token of sorry.
Alright, I'll take it, just so that we don't have to go back and forth on this, but I'm curious. What is your conclusion about me?
Do you want me to verbally state it?
Sure.
Alright. Well, I don't know how old you are, but I'm sure you're an immortal being that needs blood, aka a vampire. Honestly,
Wow,
you're
we're reaching
rare.
real far. I was just saying that I like to do weird things with blood. You're going all the way.
Alright, sure. You can say that. I'll keep my far-reaching thoughts to myself for now.
Well, I'll leave you to the rest of your night. You seem sort of tired, and I could use. Well, I don't know. If you need me, any of us, the Violent Ravens will be back on the ship. But until then, I'll see you next time, Jordan.
Alright, thanks. See ya.
I leave.
Okay. Cool. You leave. Yep. Cool.
Alright, guys, now that that hour and a half's over, we can go on to the real session. Also, I can't leave
That's
this
the
and come
session.
back. That is the session. It's over now.
Okay. Great googly moogly.
Great Scott!
One sec. I'm going to add in something.
Hey, yo, I can't unselect cheese. I think I'm just cheese now.
Atlas is forever now cheese.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I have no sheet because I'm not Atlas, I'm cheese.
The problems of being cheese.
And who is nothing, apparently.
Mm-hmm,
Which is strange.
What?
You don't have
Yeah,
like
I don't. It's because I don't have my character. The character token selected. Oh wait, no, yes I do. I don't know.
Well, it's better than being cheese.
And because I want to, I'm gonna show you what Georgian gave you. Um,
This
Don't
is
Hey,
judge
just
me.
also, why do I have 0 hit points? Sam, what were you planning?
you have 0 hit points because you passed out.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
So Georgian gave you a thing with his autograph on it that you could use, and if you pull it out of the manila
Oh
envelope,
god. Oh my god. In my face.
Jesus.
oh, Chris is dying.
I don't even know what you guys.
a week for this.
oh Jesus.
Jesus.
Waiting for what?
6 hot uses for Mage Hand.
So
My
this
God,
is Chris's
Georgian.
fault. He totally pushed me towards
This
this.
is not my fault.
It's all his fault.
That's his love child.
Uh-huh.
This is not my fault.
Oh, this is absolutely his love child.
Oh my
Wow.
fucking god.
Skywatch.
What are you guys looking at?
Do you not
Can
see
you
it?
not
Are you on
see
Roll20
it?
Are you on
No.
Foundry?
I'm on
Man.
Foundry.
Go to welcome page. Are you on that?
Welcome page. Oh, I'm on it.
Weird.
It's because I'm cheese. I can't see it because I'm not Atlas. I don't know. I can see my character sheet now because I looked around, but I don't know. I'm still cheese.
Well then, yeah, there you go.
This is
Oh, jeez.
Why? Why have you done this?
Because tabloids are your new way of getting information. There are no more newspapers. It's just celebrity mags.
Why?
Oh my fucking god.
I think I killed Chris.
It's so good.
oh, I love him so much.
Is there somewhere we can see that again or no?
Yes.
Can that just be our splash page from now on?
No, please no.
um,
Don't do this to
okay.
us.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6 in journal entries. Oh, or that.
it's just people and then George Ramadani.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I first saw this, she happened to be working on his package, and I looked over at his screen, and that's all I saw.
Skyfall's heartthrob detective seen buying young girls clothes. What this means for your chances?
So, this is Chris's fault. And
This is not my fault. I have no responsibility.
this is now a monthly thing, so, I get to draw pinups and stuff, and it's fun.
But why?
Because I can.
Why not? This is fun.
Right? exactly.
She had so much fun drawing this.
Oh, dude, I had so much fucking fun.
Oh, it's so good.
Is a nude back in faction? George
yeah.
looks kind of packing though, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, he is. He's Skyfall's sexiest detective. No, he's not. He's Skyfall's heartthrob. Galdrin is the sexiest detective.
She's not a detective, though, is she?
She's a detective.
Yeah, she is.
Is she?
Big time. Okay, so that out of the way. Thank you for indulging me.
That happy
my
trail
God.
though.
Oh, I know. It's fun. So much fun.
Can
Jason
we just
just
start a
looks over.
collection in the ship where we just have these like on
I
a
mean, yeah,
poster
just
board?
pinups, yeah.
In the hallways,
We
it's
need a
just like
calendar edition.
so
Every-
you know
every
how
time,
like
like-
music studios have like their famous albums posted up along the thing. Yeah, but
This
it's
is
gonna
what we
be
have.
these pinned up along the hallway
We
in the
just
ship.
we just
We
need
have
one each
pinup
time
photos of our friends.
That's so weird.
I
Violet
keep
Raven's
telling her that she
calendar.
needs to do pinup versions of all of each one of us.
I'm curious on what hackers would even look like.
Hackers and whose would be hard. I think hacker. What
Oh,
you
wow.
need to do is put hacker in like a wife beater that has oil stains on it, like a mechanic.
I was thinking you would go like sexy doctor.
Jesus.
I don't
I
know.
can't
Who
see
are
sexy
hacker?
doctor and hacker. I can see like sexy mechanic.
Sexy
for
mechanic.
hacker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real stained like steel tank top.
It's
Stained
like
tank top.
the trench coat that Inspector Gadget wears, but it's open and you're just like looking back at the camera.
And it's just the trench coat.
Yep.
And
Okay.
then some of the headlines would be, He's ribbed for her pleasure.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Who is the one that I'd be worried about? I'm not sure how to do who.
Who has
Who's
like
probably
no
pretty
sexual
muscular?
ideas?
He's a monk.
Yeah, he's very muscular.
But
He
can
just
you
never
see
takes
that
off
past
his
the
clothes.
feather?
Just in
Or-
geek
or-
pants.
No, she would draw who as the boss from Gungeon.
Oh.
She just
On the
draws
muscle
this.
eagle.
Yeah, he actually only has feathers on the parts that you see
Oh,
outside
Jesus.
clothes.
Can you guys hear me if I don't have my headphones on?
Woo, it's so
Yeah.
loud. Yeah.
It's so loud, I can turn you down.
Yeah, I'm turning you down too.
So yeah, the issue is I have a shitty headset.
Oh, cool. Well,
but since I'm home alone, I just took it out.
yeah, that works way better. It actually sounds way better.
That's kind of ridiculous. I sound better without a mic.
Yeah.
I mean, just my laptop mic, but
Hey
whatever.
babe, I'm home alone.
Oh God.
I know.
Okay, don't look up pinup male android. You could get some weird shit.
Oh no, I left Foundry.
Um,
All right, so about the session.
so about the session. So,
No, nothing else matters in this session.
just Georgian's sexy self. Okay. So, Atlas, you get back to the ship. The rest of you, mostly, find yourselves at rest for the night. Actually, moving forward, if I can get at least Banks to listen to the music as well.
Yo.
Actually, can I pause this? Pause. It doesn't matter. So, Banks, you find yourself sleeping and falling into a dream. And in the dream, you're a young man, and you can hardly lift this smithing hammer to give it to the most talented man you've ever known. He's a wickedly lean but strong dragonborn? Whatever. And he lifts the hammer from your hands and then bashes it down on red-hot steel, sending sparks that hit your apron before you jump away. He doesn't seem to care. In fact, what little bit of hair he seems to have falls over his face, and you watch as some of the sparks jump up into the dirty mop and threaten to start a blaze, but slowly blink out before they can give off enough heat. He's filthy. He grits his teeth. They're mostly broken or gone, but doesn't seem to matter to him. He works hard, and he works you hard as well. But despite his appearance and his weird habits, you still respect him greatly. He took you in without protest, and he's teaching you everything he knows. He does still sometimes have outbursts where he can't control himself, but as you grow through the years, you're able to manage them more easily and stop him from hitting himself or you. You grow older, and so too does he. The blacksmith has calmed over the years, perhaps because of your presence or just his age, but he's become docile and silent. He still makes occasional motions to show you how to work a blade or a proper hinge, but it's not always easy to see. You chalk it up to being faced with sparks and a bright flame all day, but the shadows just seem so much darker than they ever had been when you were but a boy. You take a moment to observe the smith's face, and you see his wrinkles have grown deeper. His gaunt face takes on the shadows more. They're heavy. The shadows are heavy upon his face. And dark. Now as an adult, you make your way to the smithy to start the fires, so the aging smith doesn't have to. You step inside and immediately notice the claustrophobic nature of the darkness. It settles upon your shoulders, and you find it hard to light the furnace. Even as you work the bellows, little, if any, light seems to spill from the edges of the fires. Frowning that you still can't see, you dip a poker in oil and light it in a makeshift torch. Even then, it's stifled. The shadows sit on everything like a heavy blanket. Even you feel the weight upon your back. It's hard to breathe. The gaunt frame of the wiry old man steps into what little light your makeshift torch gives off. He smiles. You can't recall the last time you actually saw him smile, but here he is giving you a wide... No, it's too wide. His skin stretches. You notice the corners of his lips grabbed by dark fingers. You see him wave and notice black hands supporting his body. They control him like a puppet as he steps closer. Into your light, steps closer. Shadows casting upward. One hand grabs his chin and pulls down his jaw. You hear the dry voice of a man you haven't heard in a decade. Hello, Orenmir. The grin lifts up further. You see skin start to split. In the background, you hear the sounds of war encroaching. The shadows grow darker. And finally, your torch is swallowed by shadow. You wake up the next morning feeling weird.
Yeah, that was wow. All right.
That song is like 10 minutes long.
Oh, it's so creepy. I fucking love it.
It's perfect for that little flashback.
Yeah, it ended up being on my playlist. I was listening
War,
to
drama.
Yes.
I was listening to The Who.
HU.
Yeah, HU. It's a Mongolian band. And then the playlist started going through, and it ended up that one popped up, and I had it on the video, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And Sam goes, "Oh my god, this is so creepy. I love it. I have to use this for D&D." Oh, it's
It
so
worked out pretty
creepy.
good.
It's like it's so well done because it actually makes you like your heart palpitate when you're watching it. You're like, "Oh god, this is so like oh." Apparently, it's based off some true murder story thing, but it's really fucked up.
So, a name that you've heard passed down through your family was a light on the lips of the old man in your dream, and for some reason, as you wake up, though hungover and with a headache, you feel like this strange weight has been placed around you. And in your bed beside you is your sword, strangely enough.
Huh, that's weird.
So, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, the morning is yours.
Echo.
I'm gonna actually go work in my room / workshop and slowly start converting it.
Okay. Oh, good.
But I would like to call Atlas would like to knock around and call a team meeting.
Okay.
I'm
DM
actually not gonna go, but you're gonna see like this little metal crab thing that walks up. It's gonna be there to listen in and talk for me while I still
Snip.
work.
Snip twice if you can hear me.
Snip, snip.
Or you just hear my voice. I can hear you.
DM
But
at
there's
this
not-
point would. Oh, go ahead.
That does not comply with my request, Banks. Or not Banks. Hacker.
Would who be out at this point
Snip, snip.
getting supplies because you did not get to do it yesterday?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay, who is not there?
I want to do team meeting before they wake up, as they wake
Oh.
up, because I don't sleep as long.
Okay, then yeah, I guess
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, before everyone leaves.
One of these days, I'm gonna learn what my dexterity check was for. One of these days,
One of these days.
One of these days.
hopefully.
It'll be like 10 sessions from now, and she'll be like, remember that?
Who finally dies a martyr? Yeah.
Which
so
room were
remember
they
when I made
in?
you make that dexterity save?
Yeah, I was going to Annabeth's room. Annabeth, Galdrin, you can stay, Galdrin. This is more of a Ravens team meeting. As I knock
What?
on the door. A little bit of a team meeting.
Smudgy.
Okay, give me a bit.
Alright.
Okay.
A bit later. Gathering back in the same room they drank in. So, I see we're all here, and as well as Hacker's representative. I direct towards the crab.
Snip, snip.
Thank you.
Jesus.
But you even hear Hacker's voice say it as he does it.
Is Galdrin here?
Yeah, she'll have come up.
I would like to request that she be not in the room at the time of this meeting.
Then she will not come up.
Okay, cool. Try to listen in, but that's okay.
I was gonna say I'm gonna open up the door once like we kind of get in, and like it's like a few like maybe a minute in. I'm gonna open up the door and see if she's listening in.
We can't stop a scry, Joel. It's okay.
Why are we being so secretive here?
This is more of a team meeting. Galdrin's like not really part of the team, but I just want to tell you this. Yesterday, I know you were distracted with your nightly festivities, but I was taken by the mob, or not the mob, just some guy who runs the brothel on the second floor. He took me, and then I was further arrested, and I was accused of this kiss disease. And it's been a month now. There are suspicions. I would just like to say, I'm not alive. I'm undead.
You just hear Hacker go, "We know."
Do we know?
Okay,
I
I
already
do.
knew.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm an
Who doesn't look
undead.
surprised at all, by the way?
Like, state the blazing.
DM, for vampires, is there like a household hierarchy thing? Or clans, or
Roll a history check.
Question: how did Hacker know?
He's been calculating the statistics of me being in the same room as someone who has holes in their neck versus
yeah, there's
all that
been
stuff.
hints that he's been putting together.
Okay,
I've been
you were
splitting them here and
suspicious.
there.
I
You were
can't-
suspicious.
He can say he knew. He can say
Yeah.
there's nothing. There's
You-
nothing that we can say that can test him otherwise.
Come on. Sorry, I don't have a
Thanks.
token, so I had to find my character sheet. History. What did I roll? 15.
There might have been in the past, but vampires are such a small percentage of anybody anymore. There's really not any of them. So it's hard to say if they even have a hierarchy or if they're even jointed enough to.
Have clans anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then never mind, I won't ask then.
What was Annabeth's response?
She's still just kind of waking up and processing.
Specifically, I'm a vampire. I've been consensually obtaining blood throughout my past lifetime of being such. I haven't always been a vampire. It only started around 20 years ago, I think.
Does this like conflict with Annabeth? Because blood hunters hunt undead. Do they hunt vampires too, or is it more like
They hunt undead.
Or is it
I bet
just-
we're about to see, aren't we? We're about to see Annabeth's opinion.
Okay, I mean, that's not if you're going by like purely kind of subclass stuff, then like yes, there is supposed to be an order one, but Annabeth didn't exactly grow up as part of an official order.
Got it. So it's an
Also-
order thing, not like a class compelled thing.
Blood hunters in general like are just like as a whole, it's not like they all fight undead or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
It's literally just like there is one subclass that supposedly is like meant to be more focused on fighting undead, but
It's
Yeah.
a suggestion for the subclass.
Okay, I see.
Right.
Because some things, some classes or subclasses have like, okay, you're this, so you have to do this. You know what I mean? So I wasn't
Mhm.
sure if it was like a suggestion or if it was like, okay, well now there's going to be some issues going on in the party.
Any questions? Want to know my origin story, or want to kick me
Who
out?
will write down on a piece of paper? Who will write down and slide it to you, so really no one else can see, in case you didn't want them to. And we say, how do you think Jordan feels about you being a vampire?
He's fine with it, and if anyone else is curious, Georgia knows, as thus I'm not arrested right now. So does Banks. Banks has known this entire time, and has tried not to reveal it. Under my discretion. Thanks, Banks.
You'll hear Hacker's voice come over the crab or spider or whatever the fuck it is. So at some point, I would love to sit down with you and discuss about your species. I would love to learn more about.
Dissect him.
I'm not.
Right.
No, I'm not dissecting. Just
So,
Not yet.
your experiences and more about your kind.
so
if that is
Hacker,
okay with you.
Can we just
Yeah.
go back a moment? Am I the only one who didn't know then?
everyone had their suspicions beyond Banks. They had
Who
their
will
suspicions.
who will say in a mixture of voices? I know. Last night, I know.
Everyone at some point found out. I just wanted to say it blatantly as to clear any confusion. And for Hacker, I've only met one other vampire, so I don't know much about any of the history regarding it.
Well,
Only one.
just learning from your experiences would be fine for now.
Sure thing. Annabeth, do you have any questions? At all?
Oh, so many, but my head hurts.
Right. So, you can sit
Who
down
will-
and process it.
Who will give Annabeth a lay on hands 5 points to make you know the hangover less bad?
Oh, that's incredible, thank you.
Uh, that's why I always wear full clothing and this giant hat. Because the second I'm in the sun, I'm just not gonna be there anymore.
Like,
Uh,
just the moment any of you touches the sun?
no, it's more of a slow to fast burn sort of situation. I've tested it once, wasn't very fun. Don't want to test how long it'll take. But
How on earth did you survive the desert?
you know, that's a very good question. Uh, let's not think into it too much. Just know that I'm still here, just around. A lot of focus, a lot of avoiding, dodging. Well, it's the sun, so it's difficult to do. But beyond that, I have a little bit. It's easier when I'm consuming blood, and I pull out one of my potions. All of my health potions are infused with blood, so it assists me in those measures that help me last for a long while, and why I'm able to still be around or still consume even though we're not near a city. Very, indeed. Hmm. So yes, so we can keep going, or everyone can go about their business. Hopefully, it doesn't change your perspective of me. I'm still, Atlas. So Yeah, but it's not my blood. It's the blood I drink. I'm warm because the blood that flows through me rather than my own. Is Joe talking? We can't hear you. It's like so quiet. I can't even pick it up.
Yeah, I was talking. You guys kept ignoring me, and I was just like, whatever.
We couldn't
hear you.
Joe.
I was just being all emo. I was like, I guess they just don't care what I have to say.
No, we literally couldn't hear you.
At all.
Okay, so yeah, I was trying my wife's headphones, but they work even less. So
Well, you could wear the headphones and then just say Discord to pick up your computer mic.
Oh yeah, then you wouldn't have to push to talk if you don't have family around.
that is true. Now I
doesn't
gotta.
wait, it doesn't like computer mic do Realtek audio, and sometimes depending on the headset, it'll use Realtek audio as well.
Maybe. Usually you can set to just like your default computer mic though.
Ugh. So did Banks have questions the entire time, or?
Oh yeah, I asked when the last time you ate was.
Yesterday.
That's all. That's all I wanted.
Right. Right.
Who is currently somewhat paying attention, but also writing down a shopping list.
Cool.
If no one has any questions or concerns, we can conclude the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, who already knew? So, I mean,
It was literally just
surprising,
Annabeth. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I mean, who actually knew though? Like as much as Banks knew.
Well, I mean, Hacker asked about it during the drinking game, but then as soon as
Yeah.
he saw that he didn't want to, say more, he just like, okay, I'll just put it off.
Then what factor did who knew?
Mm. Well, I mean, you didn't roll a perception check last night whenever you were with Georgian, did you?
Nah.
Yeah.
So it
Maybe
wasn't
if you did.
it wasn't anything like smart. He just listened in.
Yeah.
See, and Hacker, kind of won because he rolled a terrible, whatever it's called, roll to see if he was lying or not.
Oh, insight.
Insight,
Oh,
thank you.
I got a natural 20 to sneak in on.
Yeah, but no,
Georgian
during
his
the
presentation.
drinking game, when he asked that, he rolled terrible on that one. So he's like, okay, maybe it's not. And then the next day, when we had to go investigate a bunch of anemic women, it was just like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, who wanted to confirm it? So who went there with Georgian and Atlas and listened in? I got a natural 20.
I was doing some math because Chris could kill me in one hit
Yeah.
What?
because I'm vulnerable to radiant damage.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could end like immediately, and Chris does extra damage to undead to add on. So if he really felt angry, he could murder me at any moment.
Yeah, but I feel like that's Annabeth for almost anybody.
Yeah, but like you guys last longer. I also have the least HP in the party. A lot of factors that play into my death that I've been stating throughout the campaign.
If that's it, who's gonna stand up and go shopping?
Yeah, we'll just go do stuff now.
Okay.
Everyone's fine.
And we're super lucky that Atlas is still here because I almost killed him on session 1.
Well, how do we? Well, I don't remember that.
Here's
I
what
do.
happened. Who tried to heal me, but he can't because I'm undead. And I was
Uh-huh.
rolling death saving throws that I had 2
Oh
failed.
yeah.
So I had to roll I rolled a nat 20 the same time you touched me, and it
Ah.
seemed as if you healed.
Oh, I see why you rolled that now. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
I never placed that. I never put that together.
conundrum. After session, he's
Ah.
like, "But wait, I think I'm dead." I'm like, "Oh
Technically
shit."
speaking,
Uh,
in a sense, whose will to save you saved you?
I mean,
Listen, are you gonna argue with it?
do you want me to?
No. I want you to accept it,
Say please.
please.
Okay.
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 So, Damon, I have a lot of supplies to buy, and I don't have many hands. So, like, do I need to like rent out like a carriage or something, or like somewhere to hold all this stuff?
Sure. Yeah, you can rent out instead of a carriage, you can rent out like a little tuk-tuk or something, or
Yeah.
they
A
have
little-
little like floating wagons that you can grab.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll do
No
that.
combat this session, guys. We'll be good.
It'll be 2 gold for that.
Okay.
Okay. So, the rest of the day, not the rest of the day, but for the next few hours, who is going to be out? Did you guys want to do anything in the meantime? Or else we'll just time skip to when he's back.
Yeah.
So
I'd
the
still be
dexterity
working.
check doesn't happen when I'm out. Ugh.
It's still happening now.
Okay. Cool. Well then, I expect all of you will just kind of hang around, nurse your hangovers, roll your eyes as the 2 girls giggle and giggle and giggle and giggle, and eventually who will come back with a shit ton of supplies. Lots of food, barrels, crates, bags, stuff.
And as soon as I get there and I finish loading it up, I'm going to start making food. Preferably something that I don't know. I don't think Monk's drunk, but like something that I don't know. Who's a cook, so I'm sure he can come up with some concoction to attempt to help the hangover or nurse it in some way.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. It's really salty and heavy on carbs. I actually have no
Yeah,
idea.
I mean,
Yeah, cool. So, you make something, the party joins in, with food. At some point, Galdrin comes up to you, Atlas, and she would have been walking around this whole time with, like, the top few buttons of her shirt undone and her lapel open to show off her quote-unquote battle scars. But she'll go to you, Atlas, and go, thanks for being a wingman for me. Really helped. And flick you 2 platinum.
Sort of unnecessary. I think you did all the work on your own, from what I can tell.
Most of it, yeah, but, you know, get in there, and, the drinking game was a very good idea.
Just don't do
Rubbing
anything.
her jaw.
Just don't do anything weird. All right.
I promise
My
not to
definition
do-
of weird is very loose. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I'll try not to make her too uncomfortable in front of all of you. How about that?
Sure.
Atlas is secretly like, no, make her as comfortable as, or uncomfortable as possible. It's so much fun.
Okay. So, you have supplies, you have food, your hangovers are feeling much better. It's early midday, maybe like 11 a.m. What now?
do we
Well,
want
now
to
we're
leave
here.
Skyfall.
I think we wanted to glance at the quest board or
Can you
something and then decide
turn
to
that
leave
off?
after, if we wanted to.
No, it's a Sensi.
Oh yeah, isn't there like a whole Kiss plot line now?
Yeah, I guess we could look into that. That's like in Skyfall. Do we want to investigate that? I thought we wanted to leave.
Ah.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to investigate the Sailor's Kiss, the Kiss vendor? There's this thing going around.
I mean, can we do anything about a disease?
It's not a disease, it's a poison.
Oh.
It's
Do
a
we know if
poison
it's
that must be spread.
Do they have it whenever they come back? I don't know how much we know about this. But, like, do they have it whenever they come back from like a trip, or is it like they're on the docks and they're getting it?
Yeah, like, Georgian had said that it's been traced back a couple of times. Oh my god, the cat's going nuts. It's been traced back mostly to sailors that have been drinking at local taverns. just coming off of the actual water docks.
I guess we could go investigate it, or we could like leave because I'm sure we have other places that we wanted to go.
That too. The dragon glass mines are also out in the bay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shrug.
That's kind of where Annabeth wants to head.
2 Hourglass
bay?
Dragon Bay.
What?
We're gonna go to that general area, either the bay or the dragon glass thing. I'm assuming.
It's like fucking in the middle here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why we have a flying ship?
I think there's like ferries or something.
There are ferries.
We have a giant ship.
Well, yeah, but we have a ship that we can barely afford to run.
That too. There's also a quest on the bounty board, if you guys don't remember, that they were looking for divers in the bay to help them get deeper, combat some troubles they were looking at.
I suppose should we look into that at the same time?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Not sure how diving will work, but alright.
Okay. So what's the plan?
Does the diving quest thing like say there's anyone to talk to in Skyfall?
Yes. It would say to talk to Captain, what's his name? Green Teeth? Green Tongue. Captain Green Tongue, out on the docks. The water docks. I think it's called the Astral Seaport.
Suppose we will go see them.
Captain what?
Green Tongue.
Green Dragonborn.
Or just an orc? I was thinking
That
orc.
is also true.
I think it's orc because I
Or
was
it's just a
thinking
dude.
captain. Or it's just a dude. Yeah, it was just
A regular dude for
yeah.
no reason having a name Green Tuck.
I mean, we've met a 2 legs before. That's a
I mean, he did
Yeah.
have 2 legs.
not for long.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to think his legs are still out there somewhere.
Digesting, crocodile.
Yeah, cool. So actually, before we head off on the next leg of the adventure, do you guys want to take a quick 8-minute break and be back at 10 after?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sure.
Cool.
Is
we'll be
are they? What was it? It was the Astral Docks?
Astral Seaport. I think. I'll double check.
That was on ground level, I'm assuming, right? Or I guess it was beyond the docks to see a Skyfall. Never mind.
Yeah, it's,
Alright,
it's
guys.
like out.
Now that I don't have to worry about vampirism, my arc is finished. I can now just vibe and make music.
So you think? Okay, I'll be back.
Elements shall not test me. So Joel, how you feeling?
I'm tired.
How you feeling secondary? You know what I mean by secondary, right?
I'm feeling good.
Do you
I
feel
mean,
as if
kinda the
it's
same.
swayed anyway? It's the same? Nothing
Kind of
no.
the same.
It's still
Um,
based off of external sources, right? Rather than itself still.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh, hmm.
It's fine.
That reminds me. I could. I think Atlas can make everyone hate him in like a couple minutes.
Oh, how's that gonna work?
I don't know, wordplay or something.
So, like, does anybody in the party know I had to roll a dex save, or is that just Sam?
It's just Sam. Just
Okay.
you're gonna fall or something. I don't know what's up with that.
Okay.
Like straight up, she's predicting something like 10 million IQ ahead or something.
Yeah. I was just wondering. I mean, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I really want to know. It's gonna bother me.
The time will come. Maybe it already has. He doesn't say anything about it.
Probably. I'm still standing.
Yeah.
Were you singing that song earlier?
I don't know.
I feel like I
think
heard
it-
somebody sing it.
I would be the only one that would be doing it. I don't think it was me. I've only heard that song from the movie.
Yeah, same. Sing.
Oh, now Annabeth wants to know all updates about Galdrin.
No, I just missed. I don't know if she's still like around or not.
I mean, she probably gave me 2 platinum. Also, I'm just getting so much money. I'm loaded now.
Yeah, you got 200 gold from Georgian and a
2
autographed pinup.
Yeah.
I gotta go. If Sam gets back, you guys can go ahead and continue the session because I don't know how long it'll be gone.
Alrighty.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
Anything
bye.
bad? Oh, okay. I see how it is. Alright, Chris, how you feeling?
Fine. I'm actually gonna go grab some food.
Oh man, are you a snack though?
Thank you, but I still need actual food.
Someone added me? Oh, yes.
Yo, Chris vanished, so you can tell me and I'll tell him.
We'll just telephone it.
Yeah. I'll tell Joe, Joe will tell Jason, Jason will tell Joel, and then I'll tell Chris.
We're gonna end up with a real weird situation at the end of that.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I've been fucking with my mic settings and I just gave up. So
Oh, okay.
Hello.
so I'm back to just not using my headphones right now.
Okay.
You know, I suppose I don't need to be doing that. Yeah, I don't know if the /IC works if you're not clicked on a token.
Oh.
I have no idea though because it doesn't seem to work all the time. Nope. Ah. I don't know.
I tried targeting myself. That didn't make a difference.
Yeah, I don't know. I still got a lot of kinks and shit to figure out about the system.
It's alright.
Ah. Still Chris.
Yes?
Did you have any ideas for backups or are you going all in Annabeth? I think you were all in Annabeth last time I asked.
I mean, I have backups in general.
Indeed.
I don't.
Just do I'm not sure if Matt Mercer made it. Just do the thing where you just come back as a ghost
The
Never
Revenant?
stop. Yes, that.
Hmm.
Just come back.
Annabeth is already traveling with a vampire. I don't think we should push her too far.
Let's make this a Halloween special, man. Like, come on. We just need to get like get a werewolf in here. Get another blood hunter. Just make him a Lincoln throat.
Speaking of bookkeeping and stuff, actually, Banks, you can go ahead and add the history proficiency onto your character sheet now.
Oh, sweet.
Oh man.
Oh, I
he's
gotta add
proficient.
the rest of Atlas's gold to my inventory too.
Yeah.
What's double class for you again? I don't remember.
Don't worry about it, bud.
That sounds suspicious. Sounds like a homebrew shenanigans
I'm
here.
not good at making like sneaky characters like you are. It's just a subclass I found.
Intriguing. Yeah, that's too much thinking if it's not just a subclass.
No, I suppose I can just tell you.
What?
I said I can tell you. It's called a rune blade.
Ah, sounds cool. I can assume what it does.
My class is entirely focused on my sword.
Be ashamed if you lost your sword.
Yeah, kind of the reason I don't want to go back to Fluvia.
But we need our head chef. And
I
Sam,
mean, if we go back, it's fine. Sounds like some drama, some fun stuff to play out.
oh man, do I have to be involved or can I just watch?
You're the magnet. You gotta be there.
Why do I gotta talk? Why can't I be who? Why can't I just not talk?
Because you're a fucking bard.
Yeah, but talking takes like thinking.
Is everybody back? I know most of you are.
Oh yeah, Joel said he said keep going when we start because he's not sure when he'll come back or how long his thing will take.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Great. So, you guys head down to, Astral Seaport, I believe. I have to double check that still. And make your way looking for Captain Greentongue.
Yes.
Tongue game green.
So you come down to the seaport, and it's a little ways sort of out of the city. The city is built back some, so it's not on the soft ground of the coast, just in case. So you come down out of the city and head out towards the dunes of the bay, and towards the docks, where there are quite a few. There's some big galleon type ships, as well as just smaller little putt-putts, because that's a technical term. And yeah, you ask around a bit. It doesn't take much to find the infamous Captain Greentongue.
Infamous.
And yeah, you just, it's a small ship. It's like a tugboat, sort of, but obviously doesn't have like an engine. Still does have sort of the same sort of magic engine that the trains and the planes and the automobiles do. But yeah, you come up to a small tugboat, and there is just a bored, maybe like 5'8" human dude, wearing, normal ship wear, just kind of like overalls and a long sleeve with like a neckerchief and a big hat.
Called it.
He's just
Just a
hanging
dude.
out. sitting on the edge of the dock, kind of casting a fishing pole.
What are you looking for? Green tongue?
Yep.
Just want to make sure I had that right before I posted that in chat.
Captain Greentongue?
He turns around and sees you guys and goes, "Oh, hello."
Hi. There was a quest board notice to talk to you.
He scrambles up out of his chair quickly and turns to all of you and goes, "Some takers. Yes."
Possibly.
What do you want us to do again?
Well, the researchers out at the Dragon Glass have, I can't keep doing that in my voice. The researchers out of the Dragon Glass, have been trying to get down to get the Dragon Glass, but they are being stopped currently, by underwater forces and have yet to find someone strong enough to help them penetrate the barrier, so to speak.
It was
Just-
penetration
Oh,
required.
I'm pretty strong.
Just what is stopping them precisely?
He inches up towards you real close. By the way, are you still wearing your cowls, or did you just go free today?
Have it. She's still wearing them.
Okay. He'll inch up real close and, like, kind of tug. Quit looking at me. Go away. Tug at the cowl to the side a little bit, and like, one big bug eye goes, "Sea creatures."
That's not specific in the slightest, but alright.
So you want us to take care of them? Or
Yeah, that's what they want. They want somebody to go down and fight them and give them way to get more of this dragon glass. It's very difficult.
and what do you want?
I want the money they're gonna provide me.
Alright. Anyone have any objections?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to go talk to the researchers?
Great. Hop on board?
Alright.
So you board this little baby tugboat. Captain fires her right up, and you guys begin to go out and put your way into the bay. On the way, he will explain a little bit more about what he meant. He is just being vague to fuck with you. But the researchers are trying to get down to the Dragon Glass underwater and mine it, but they are coming face to face with some rather hostile sort of creatures. Nobody has been able to see exactly what they were, because they get dealt with too quickly and end up floating back up onto shore, either dead or disfigured, or they just don't come back at all.
Alive after being disfigured? That sucks.
Like missing limbs and such. So whatever it is down there protecting the dragon glass is vicious and not without some smarts.
Alright.
Well, let's go. Wait. I don't think I can swing a sword underwater, y'all.
I mean, you can, it's just difficult.
It takes a lot more effort.
Ah, fuck it. Let's try it.
Okay.
All right.
You can kind of see that Hacker does not seem too thrilled about this
Can Hacker go in the
expedition.
water?
Short
Yeah.
circuit.
He can. He just doesn't like it.
Fair.
It takes him days to blow dry everything out afterwards.
Question. How heavy is Hacker? Can he swim, or does he just kind of sink and walk along the bottom?
It's gonna be a bit more of a sinking situation.
I do that, but I also have little like jet things that can come out. My feet turn into little propellers that I can.
Yeah. I hope they can make their athletics check.
This is where the feet puns come back.
No more feet puns. Okay, so you guys head out on the ship. Captain Greentongue sits at the helm, and as you get out of the shipping lanes and away from the docks and the sort of levees they've built to keep it, smoother, so you're not having to go through choppy waters with your boat up next to the dock, he increases the speed and tells you, it'll take us a couple hours, so just get comfy.
All right. Hank sits down and gets comfy.
Okay.
Should we have told someone we were coming here?
Nah,
We don't.
What has happened? I am back.
Hello, we're about to dive underwater to fight some sea creatures that preventing other people from mining some ore or something like that. Either way, what's going on is we're gonna fight something.
What was Captain Green Tongue? Was he an orc or a human or what?
It's a dude.
Just a dude? Okay.
Just dude,
No.
bro.
No race, just a guy.
Yeah, just a
Cool,
dude.
cool.
He has transcended race.
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all a dude.
Precisely.
Oh. None of us have water breathing, do we?
Nope.
No. So we hope
technically, I
that
don't
the
need to breathe
mines
at all.
have something.
Let me switch classes real quick.
Wait, doesn't Atlas not need to breathe?
No, nor does Hacker, but the
Yeah.
same issue applies. But there's still 3 of us that need to breathe.
Yeah, minor details.
Only a
They probably
majority.
got something at the mines.
Yeah. Okay, so, you head out, and at one point you see good old Captain Greentongue pull out a lollipop, start sucking on it, and afterwards he discards the sort of stick or whatever. And-
Turtle's gonna choke on that.
He turns to you all and goes, look, my name! Bah! Shows you his
Oh my
bright
god!
Nice.
Gnarly, dude.
Charming.
It's cool. Okay. So you keep going. After a bit,
Oh, by the way, Sam, sorry to interrupt. But by the way, I would have brought one muffin just for him because I don't want to get the rest wet.
that's fine. He will gladly take the muffin and go, oh, wait, blueberries. Nom, 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 nom. Nah. His tongue is now darker green.
What the
No.
I didn't realize we had a 3-year-old driving our boat.
Yep.
So,
Insulting to 3-year-olds.
Captain drives you out, and you begin speeding onwards, and the boat kind of chop, chop, chop across the water. Eventually, after about an hour of travel, an hour? Yeah, like an hour. A little bit. He looks up and seems deeply intrigued by something. He says, guys, come here. Look.
Oh, look.
I look.
Okay. Ahead of you, straight on, kind of just dangling over the water, you see this strange ripple. It's as if there's like a mirror or some sort of reflective surface. It's strange.
What are we looking at?
Dunno.
Dan, what are we looking at?
Don't know.
Dunno.
Sam, can who try to figure out what we're looking at?
Sure. Make a history check.
Okay. Worst person to do this. 12.
Okay. So 12, not so good. You're not exactly sure what you're looking at. Hacker kind of digs into his memory banks and it kind of looks like a time time rip. Bleh.
A time nip slip, if you will.
No, don't say that.
Well, it's been said.
This kind of reminds me of a time slip or something, but not exactly the same. I'm not sure.
We got
We
wonky
should stay away
timeline.
from it then.
The captain smiles at you all and goes, "Ah, I think they're just pulling our legs with this shit." Turns up the propeller and aims straight for it.
Can we please not?
Captain's gonna get us all killed.
Back to the Future.
Um,
I'm waiting for like who to start throwing muffins out the side to like make him follow the muffins to trail away from the time slip.
the captain does not heed any of your thoughts and presses onward.
Back to the future.
The boat approaches it.
Can I go
Uh-huh,
and like
uh-huh.
fucking turn the wheel myself?
Make a quick strength check.
Oh god, I'm terrible at these. Please. No.
Okay.
Yikes.
It's just like, can
She
we?
she trips over to it.
Why
um,
would do this?
Turn the wheel.
he smiles at you, and as you go to turn the wheel, he cranks up the speed a little bit more, throwing you back a bit.
Sam, does it seem like this guy's insane, or does he just have really bad intentions?
He's just kind of crazy. I don't know
Okay.
how to answer that.
I was hoping for insight.
I mean, sure, if
Like
you
if he's
want
purpose,
to.
like if he's purposely trying to hurt us, or is he just what like he's just actually insane?
I don't
Uh,
think either makes it better.
Yeah.
One does.
I mean, sure,
One
if you
gives
want
a
to roll
reason to
insight.
attack him. 25.
He does not seem like he's trying to hurt you. In fact, he couldn't care less about you guys. He's just like, ah, I see the prize.
Chaotic
Nya.
neutral. This is how NPCs see regular adventurers.
Yeah.
Can someone please stop this?
And the
Sure,
boat
I'll-
hits the rip.
It's too late now. We're going in.
Here we go.
I need all of you to make a dex check or dex save and a strength save.
Please let this be no boat trip with a green tongue. No way.
Wait, what did you need us to make?
Dex and strength save.
Okay.
Cruising down the main street.
Did I do it right?
This is confusing to look at. I'm just gonna wait.
That's fine.
Dex. Normal.
Okay, I
Mine
made
are
a strength, but I
normal.
did not make a dex.
Mine are both +1. So 15 and 18.
Okay.
I got a 13 on the dex and no wait, 25 on dex. My bad. And then on my strength. Oh, where is it?
Did anybody get lower than a 13 on their dex?
I did.
Okay.
I don't think I did. No,
I didn't roll
I got a
strength.
25 on my dex.
Okay.
I got a 13
What?
on my strength.
And
Hacker's
who?
dex saving throw is 6.
No, hacker's dex saving throw is 25.
That's who?
Oh. We start with an H, damn it. So yes, I got below.
Okay.
Me and Hacker got below, so Alice and Hacker.
Okay. On your dex. Okay. And then
Yep.
strength. Did anybody get below 18?
I got a 5.
I did.
Okay.
I
got a
got
thirteen.
an 18.
Hacker doesn't like water.
Okay. So Hacker failed both. Who failed one? Annabeth failed one.
No, I think Annabeth saved both. She got 15 dex, 18 strength.
Okay. Cool. I thought I had heard you
Atlas
say
failed
something.
one.
Okay. Atlas failed one. Super.
Banks is fine for both.
Let's see.
If you fail Dex, you go to the past. If you fail Strength, you go to the future.
Right?
If you failed both, you just die.
Yeah.
Oof.
You
You
get
just don't know
split
if you're on the
up.
boat alone.
That's how I end this campaign. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Gotta go. Okay.
She's prepping for an internship. She doesn't want to deal with us during the internship.
Of course.
So the captain
Just
hits
takes Jason out of the room.
the ripple that you see in the sky, the strange color, and then immediately you guys are sucked in, and you get this strange sense of vertigo and darkness before coming out into the light. And there's no more water. The ship immediately digs a massive trench into a grassy plain. Most of you hold on, but Hacker is thrown forward, as well as Atlas, I believe.
Guys,
Thrown forward and then backwards.
we were in an ocean. We've actually swum between dimensions. We're in Jungle Boogie now. Ocean's beyond.
So yeah, Hacker is thrown forward, and then is thrown off the ship. The rest of you are kind of jostled around. Some of you manage to hang on.
Can we attempt to grab Hacker before he goes out of reach?
If you want to try and make that dex check again. Or just
Yeah,
a
I
dex
can.
check, sorry.
I mean, I'm pretty dexterous.
Go for it.
Okay. Dex
Who is
check
it?
or dex
Dexy,
save?
Dexy B.
Hacker's also like, what, 400, 500 pounds of metal?
Ah, is he?
I don't know if he's
He's
quite
real
that
heavy.
heavy.
He's heavy though.
He is
Like,
very
solid.
heavy.
Yeah.
Probably only
We'll
like
see.
250 maybe.
We'll see. Dex save or dex check?
Dex check.
Okay.
Let's see.
23.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
hello,
pretty good.
Galdrin.
She's also here.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
yo,
doesn't
why
have the strength, so he just gets yanked with me instead.
I mean, I can probably grab
Wait,
onto
is
you and then
Galdrin
ask
with
others.
us?
Yes.
I thought she was back at the ship.
No, she's a part of the venturing party now.
Yeah,
She's part of you, Annabeth.
She wants to become part of the venturing party. That was the only
You
reason.
became one last night, so she's a part of you.
I'm assuming that my thing is that who can't probably list him, but like grab onto him enough to like call others over to help. before he
It's a
loses
pretty
his grip.
instantaneous thing.
This is
Yeah,
an
you're not gonna
instantaneous
get a help action on this.
Like, here's the
Um,
thing, like, the exact second he's let loose, I have to grip on to not fall off.
Okay, well we'll see what happens. I got a 20. I got a 23 on my dex.
So you guys are jostled around in the ship, and as it digs further into the trench and the nose dives down, threatening to just buck you off all out of the back, who manages to grab Hacker just enough to not let him get thrown quite so far. So those of you that did fail 1 will take 12 damage, and Hacker, you'll take 20.
Damn.
I'm dead.
Goodbye, hacker. Damn.
And, actually, Galdra needs to take minus 20 as well. No, 12. Yeah, okay. So, the ship stops. You guys slowly pick yourselves up and look around, and it is a blindingly bright, sunny day. Relatively few clouds. They're all quite high in the sky. And you're surrounded by waist-tall green grass in a relatively flat plain. And you see nothing else around you.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Huh.
Wait, what's around us? Nothing. Wait, what?
Just a big old grassy field.
God, we are in.
Yeah, we're in Boogie. We traveled dimensions.
Captain jumps out of the ship.
Popped up in the chat.
Yeah. Captain jumps out of the ship and lands kind of in the wet, sort of marshy grass, and looks around and goes, "Well, whoops."
I'm waiting for like Banks
What?
or Annabeth to just swing and punch him in the face.
Your reaction to this is whoops.
I didn't think it was real. Who could believe that towns disappearing? What bullshit.
Who will
Fucking
Contrails.
Who will
morons.
heal Hacker? For let's give him 15 health.
Absolute fucking moron.
Ah, that sure was fun though. And I'm gonna clap the captain on the shoulder.
Oh, of course you do.
Okay, yeah, fun. Where the fuck are we?
DM, I have a good survival skill I'm proficient in. Can I, like, attempt to use that to know anything about where we are at all?
Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. Skills, survival, normal. Oh, God.
History check for anything maybe regarding this kind of phenomenon, or where we might be, or
For
a different
you?
check.
See the time rip that we went through.
Yeah, I don't think you'd know much. Other than
Okay.
you guys just went through a time rip.
Okay.
As for that survival check, the sun it's probably about 5 p.m. here. Maybe the sun is kind of low-ish in the sky. Maybe like a 45-degree angle up.
What time was it whenever we were, like, before we went to the time slip?
12, noon or
Ah.
1,
Cool.
something like that.
So we either traveled on the map, or we traveled, or we did both, probably. I mean,
And yeah, you see a flat plain of grass, and just like a long ways around. There are a couple hills here and there that you do see that kind of stick out, but for the most part, you can see like different patches of grass. Like that one over there, way over there, is maybe more of a swampy area. You can see that there's more reedy type grass with that kind of dark green texture, but for the most part, it's a moist grass field.
oh.
Um,
Is the grass dry?
No, it's still green,
And moist.
and moist, and
And
yeah, and it's muggy as well. You can tell. All of you feel this. It's hot. It's muggy. The sun is bright. Sweat.
would you say
quick-
it's sultry?
Sultry.
It's sultry. Yeah.
it's sultry.
So we're in a thing that almost feels like swampy environment, maybe?
Kind of. Yeah.
Or a real humid field.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can feel kind of sweat driplets beginning to pool and drip down the back, your backs, and
Whoa.
bugs start
Who
to
will-
swarm to you now that they're aware
Yep.
of your presence.
Who will take off like 2 layers of clothing, like he had to do in the desert?
Is there any evidence of the time rip we went through?
Looking back, you don't see anything. You see a fucking carve where the ship went through in the field, and that's about it.
Goldrin, you know magic. Where are we?
Lovely, just fucking lovely.
Well, you know, I'm gonna try and look around, but I can't really tell much with the magic that I know.
Hmm.
Well, shall we just pick a direction and get to hoofing?
In which direction, indeed?
Do we see any signs of life in the distance, like smoke, anything?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 16.
Okay. As you're looking around for smoke, you notice that it begins to get brighter. Somehow, even brighter. Brighter. And you hear the sound of just the atmosphere suddenly being blasted apart and screaming around you. You all look up, hearing this, to see a rock suddenly impact maybe a mile away from you into the ground. Throws up dirt several hundred feet in the air and dust even higher.
How big of a rock?
Fairly large. I don't know, maybe like the size of our shed, so like 10 by 12.
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a boulder.
And the clouds are pushed and dissipated by the blast of the shockwave. You see the grass before you lying down on the edge of the shockwave, which then rams into you and who, you being so light, it picks you up and throws you back several feet, though your dex check saves you and you land on your feet.
Yeah, I just do a really cool flip.
Dirt
Now we
clods
know.
then
It only
begin-
took.
Yeah, only took a bit. Dirt clods start to rain around you, and you see Galdrin's eye just blow wide, and she, fuck, ah, shit, I know where we are. This is bad. We have to go now. Leave,
Sure. Where
run.
are we? Well, we're running. Okay, we're running now. Cauldron, where are we?
This is Skyfall before the sky fell. Before the bay was created.
Whoa, little chicken. You telling me the sky's falling?
The sky is fucking falling and we're gonna die.
Did you just say little chicken?
Yeah,
For the
it's a
sky
movie. Yes.
Which is hilarious. Good job, Joe.
That's amazing. I'm running with the rest of the party.
Well, where the fuck are we running to?
Everybody make a perception check.
I can't do that.
Fuck.
That's good.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Good job,
Somebody's got to be something here.
Hey,
Okay.
18.
18
That's
is
And then
good.
Aldrin's turn.
Where's your perception, baby? Okay.
Hey,
Annabeth is just panicking.
What is with these rolls today?
right?
Yeah.
All of us are fucked.
Galdrin will take Annabeth's hand, and along with Banks, the both of you immediately spot a ripple far off in the distance, and you begin running. It's a small ripple, and it's very similar to the one that you had seen with your boat coming through here. But it's something, though it's a bit far away.
It's our only hope, unless we want to be the founders of
Yeah,
Skyfall.
we're running.
Guess
Run,
we're running.
boy, run.
Less of the founders and more of in the foundry.
So you run.
More of in the foundation.
That was
Haha, much funny joke.
That's all I know of that song is Run Boy Run. Though technically that is the entire song.
Yeah. So, sprinting, running. Galdrin is still freaking out under her breath. Just fuck, god damn it, fuck. The sky darkens. And looking up, taking just a moment, you see a massive rock above the now cloudless sky. And once
Terrifying.
again, the sound of the atmosphere slowly turning into a scream around you. I don't know if any of you have ever been to like legitimate sand dunes and you push the sand and it makes a sound like a whale. It's like that. But really fucking loud. You feel your
Just
teeth
run
shake.
faster.
The light around you flickers and then a deep red color replaces the darkness.
Aw, fuck.
Oh fuck! Just keep running. Just go. Just go. Just go.
Keep running, just keep running.
The meteor breaks into the atmosphere and lights up even further with the fire that it creates, and the world around you begins bleaching out from the light. And then dead silence as the meteor impacts. You can see and feel the earth erupting on a stunningly massive explosion before it's obliterated. Though, the ripple is in sight. It's close. You run your fucking heart out, feel like your lungs are bleeding, and finally, the captain reaches it first, and stops, turns, and ushers the rest of you through. He's gonna go down with the ship if that's what it means, but go. Go, 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 go.
He's not going to. Who will not let him? But yeah.
Fucking keep running.
Okay.
Yeah, we're running.
You guys
Run.
dive through the ripple just as the shockwave explodes the grass around you. The captain jumps through at the very last second, and you come you come through above the bay where you had left. It is dark, and you are about 20 feet off the water, but it's easy enough. You all come crashing down into the water and just splashing. Galdron Pants looks around. It's night. Where the fuck are we? Little bit of moonlight does show you in the similar spot that you were. You can see the lights of Skyfall off in the distance. You can see the lights of boats idly passing by on the horizon. You can see the mountains barely illuminated off in the distance. And then you hear the scream of the captain of intense pain. Fuck my legs!
Oh god, it's gonna be one leg.
That sound is so freaky.
So
Wait, what was that? I
Yeah,
heard. I
Posted a link to the sound that you were talking about.
Oh.
The sand dunes. 322. If you go to 322 on there, it has good.
last thing I heard was you heard the sound. You hear the sound of the captain, and then I heard cut out.
It sounds like an eldritch being.
yeah, dude, it sounds so
It's
cool.
freaky.
Yeah, and that's basically what you guys hear as the friction of the atmosphere and the rock come down at you. But, yep, you clear through it, and the captain begins screaming in pain.
And we are now treading water?
You are now treading water.
I feel like I
Well,
missed
some
something,
of us
guys.
are.
Guys, I missed something. I got cut out.
We're in water
Last thing I
now.
heard was you hear the screams of the captain.
In
Yep.
pain.
Yeah. Why is he in pain?
Can I see his legs?
You see legs up to knee,
And then the rest is gone.
and the rest is gone.
Wait, why is he in pain? Do we know?
He lost his body.
Okay. See, I didn't get this part.
Did the time rift close on him or something?
It's hard to think, but the shockwave was approaching you all very quickly.
I'll attempt to patch him as much as I can to like
We're-
stabilize the wound in Stowaway and stop the bleeding. Are we still running?
We're treading water.
Oh, see, this is what I said. I missed some stuff here.
Yeah, so, you guys jumped out of the time rip into water. You are now in the, I think it's the Astral Bay, I'm not positive. And yeah, you are treading water similarly where you were before. It is dark out. The moon is basically, your only source of illumination. I need Banks and Hacker both to roll athletics.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know.
Okay.
Blah 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 blah.
Hacker, you're able to keep your head above water for now, but Banks, your armor is fucking heavy, and it begins
Yeah,
dragging you down.
Fuck, what do we do? We don't have a boat.
Uh,
Someone grab the captain, stop him from drowning.
Do I see Shortium?
a long fucking ways away.
Do I see a boat or anything?
Just pull the string that's off of my back so I can inflate into a little dinghy.
Not how that works.
Galdrin puts 2 fingers in her mouth and blows the loudest whistle she possibly can before casting Fireball into the sky.
Hey, DM, remember I said that I wanted to go to like an alarm shop and I wanted
Oh,
to find
that
the loudest
works.
fucking alarm I could find.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start doing that alarm noise.
Okay, go for it.
Let's try to get people's
Okay.
attention.
The captain is still probably screaming, though he's slowly devolving into shock. Banks is
Yeah.
having a hard fucking time
Yeah,
keeping his
somebody
head.
needs to swim down there. Hopefully, preferably Atlas, the strongest guy. That doesn't need to breathe.
Can I
Yeah.
cut the leather straps like holding my armor? Can I get out of it real quick? If I destroy it and just let it sink?
Yeah, sure, if you'd like.
Yeah.
I'm sure Atlas might be able to help you before you.
It's gonna fuck up my AC, but that's alright.
Okay.
I mean, Atlas might be able to help since he has like extreme strength and doesn't need to breathe. So
If you want Atlas to help you, you can. I'll roll for him.
Sure.
Okay.
But if I start sinking, this armor's coming off.
do we have anything that I can use at all?
Atlas will help.
Yeah, fuck.
We just need to start
Plus 10.
carrying around like a portable boat.
So, You guys continue to tread water. Galdrin casts yet another fireball high up into the sky as far as she can.
Who making the loudest fucking noise you can possibly make?
Mhm.
I will use, I guess, minor illusion to try and make like noises of some sort to draw attention to us.
Okay. You see the light of a ship off on the horizon turn towards you guys, and it seems to be drawing closer.
Oh my god! And once I see that, can I don't know how much actual medicine skill I can use in water on this dude to help him at all. But I'll try once I see the ship approaching.
Okay. Give me a roll at disadvantage.
Okay. Is it control or alt?
Control for disadvantage.
Yeah, control.
8.
Okay. You do your best to kind of pull his pants down a bit and tie it off as best as you can to make it some sort of bandage holding in the blood. I don't know.
No,
It's hard.
He's gonna get so infected.
Yeah, he's
I mean, we're
Also,
in salt water.
Salt water on the wounds. Oh my god, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's gonna make it not get very infected.
yeah, it's
It'll be
actually
fine.
better.
It
Yeah.
won't get infected, but it's gonna hurt like a bitch.
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
probably passed out by
but
now,
he
right?
deserves it.
This is true.
He is not passed out yet. He is in shock. He's floated onto his back, stopped struggling, and he's staring at the sky blankly.
I'll give him some health. I mean, I'll just throw the rest of my healing in him because, like, I don't really have. I know it's not gonna help
Fucker
that
does
much,
not
but it's gonna
deserve
help
it.
somewhat.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw 15 points of healing. It's not gonna bring back his legs, but maybe it'll help soothe the pain.
Okay. Cool. He continues to float there and is slowly kind of floating away on the current. I need the rest of you, I need all of you to make an athletics check now. Cool.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Me and Annabeth, let's go. Me, Annabeth,
Okay.
and Galdrin.
Oh, I guess I'll do Atlas as well.
If Hacker rolled so well, he's doing just fine now, right?
He's doing alright, yeah.
Can I use heat metal on my hand and sear the guy's legs, his stumps?
Sure, yeah. go
Ow!
for it.
Why right now? We're in the middle of the ocean. Ow!
It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna stop him from bleeding out.
Yeah.
I don't think. That's why I did a medicine check.
I mean, cauterizing it is a good strategy.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you cauterize it, and he screams and turns unconscious. Goes unconscious.
Yeah. Who will just
Immediately.
like attempt to hold his head above the water as much as he can.
I mean, it's a kind of a barbaric, thing, but it's also a,
It
out in the
works.
field type thing to keep him
It
alive.
just feels weird that because we're not in the field, we're in the middle of the ocean. And if he starts sinking, then somebody else is gonna have to go down there and get him.
So you
well,
guys,
he'll start sinking when he dies too. So
you guys tread water and continue to do so, trying to figure out this guy. Galdrin keeps casting. At some point, her head dips underwater, and she slowly comes up and starts falling under again. As she does so, she kind of grips onto you, Annabeth. Just help me.
Yeah, I'll
But-
try my best to keep her above.
You can't. You start sinking along with her.
Yeah.
It's tiring treading water. You guys start sinking. And you're trying to help this other guy, but again, you start sinking slowly downward, coughing, sputtering.
This is where we die. Atlas is gonna be the one that's gonna live because he can swim, and he doesn't need to breathe. Atlas and Hacker.
And thanks.
Ah.
So, what are you guys' constitution scores?
DM,
16.
DM. If I need to,
3, 4
I
minutes? Okay.
DM. If I need to, DM. Since that guy didn't get to take in a breath because he was probably passed out, I will give him some of my breath.
He's still
So I-
floating.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, he's lighter now.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
an 8 con.
I have a +2 to con.
Okay, so you can hold your breath for 3 minutes, Galdrin can hold her breath for 2, and Annabeth can hold her breath for 4 minutes.
can I do anything to help bring anyone up since I rolled so high, or do I need to roll another one to attempt to bring him up?
You'd have to roll another one.
Can I spend a hero point?
Nope.
That I
Okay,
can
I
push
can't
her?
help anyone. I'm good at myself, but that's about it.
Sure, you can try and spend a hero point. How would you use it?
I want to use it to, like, because if Galdrin and I are both starting to think, I'm gonna try to push her back up.
Aww.
Wait,
What's going on?
We're drowning.
Drowning.
Wait, what? I'm gone for like 5 minutes. How am I drowning now?
Well,
Yeah,
stop
this-
leaving.
Can Atlas attempt to grab Annabeth and pull her up?
He's already helping me.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he? Never mind.
Yeah.
What's going on?
This has happened to you a couple times now, hasn't it? Yeah. So Annabeth, still holding your breath, you're able to push Galdrin up enough for her to get another breath. With which she casts yet another fireball into the sky. It doesn't help much, but it's enough. And the ship seems to speed up. The minutes slowly tick by. I need everybody to make another athletics check.
Someone needs to roll that for me. I still can't. I'm in a car.
I'll get
No,
you.
we've been rolling for you. Oh no, Galdrin.
I'll stay underwater if it's keeping Galdrin up.
Okay.
To hell you will. I'll push Annabeth up.
You don't get a choice in this.
I do. If you,
You're
if
keeping
you
the
don't-
other dude.
I'm not really. Sam said he's floating.
Well, I
With a
mean,
little help from you.
yeah, with your help.
Oh, okay.
You were holding up his head.
Well, I went down for like half the time, didn't I?
Why is some people sinking and some people not? Aren't we just swimming?
Well, it's
Right,
Underwater for a long time is hard.
Yeah.
It's been a very long time.
yeah. This is going on probably half an hour to 45 minutes of just treading water in armor with weapons
In the sea.
in the sea.
And shoes. Have you ever tried to
Dex
swim with shoes on?
Save?
What's that?
Is an athletics dex save?
No, it's
No,
No, athletics
a
is
strength.
strength.
It's a strength save?
Yeah, it's a strength check.
Strength check.
Okay, so Who and Banks, you guys are able to still keep your head above water. Annabeth, you are under, but still holding Galdrin up. Atlas is fine, you rolled a 17. Hacker, you once again slowly begin descending, though you don't need to breathe, so it's not as terrifying. But it is pitch black beneath you, and you're slowly sinking downwards.
How do I do this? That one? Yeah. I'm gonna cast 2 spells
Okay.
on. So who is it that can't breathe again? It's Who,
Annabeth.
Galdrin, and
Currently,
Annabeth.
I think Annabeth's the only one
And
underwater.
Banks.
Annabeth
right?
is currently the only one underwater.
Yeah,
Okay.
Who managed to get himself, kick himself back up just a bit.
Okay, I'm going to cast it on Annabeth and on Galdrin because she's the one that's able to send out more flares out for attention.
Enhance
And it's bull strength, which gives an advantage on strength checks. So for an advantage on their athletics checks.
Yeah. Okay.
It's touch.
Well, I mean, it would take me a moment to get over there, but
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have to focus so much on trying to stay up,
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I can.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess Annabeth, you can roll again, and Galdrin will as well.
Not better.
Yeah, advantage. You have advantage. Annabeth.
Well, I'm
Well, no,
counting
but
this with the other one.
With the other one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But though you're not doing better, you're still holding Galdrin up. Though she fields the invigorated strength from Hacker's casting and quickly moves off to the side and grabs you to pull you back up, to give you some air, let you stop holding her.
Do I need
So
to?
you breach the water.
I'm gonna
Galdrin is out of fireballs.
Yeah, if I'm above water, I'll still do the noise, I guess.
Yep.
A loud siren noise as much as I can.
She'll
Yeah.
Does anybody have
cast
dancing lights?
Scorching Ray.
Can the hacker cast dancing lights? Does he have that or no?
No.
Mm.
Let's see. I'm looking at what. I don't have the other ones equipped. Let's see. I have.
I'll keep trying to cast minor illusion to make noises.
No.
The boat obviously knows where you guys are now, and there's this spotlight that shines up over as somebody casts daylight on the front of the ship. And it's blinding to you being in these dark waters for so long, but finally it seems like there's hope as the ship nears and nears, and pushes you away a bit with the current that it's propelling in front of it. But it finally slows to a stop beside you, and they throw out a couple of life rafts for you guys to grab onto and some ropes. And there's like a crew of probably 20 or so just yelling, like, grab onto it, grab onto it! We'll pull you up!
Yep. Grab it on.
Yeah,
Do we have
grab
to
it
roll
on.
something for it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys all grab onto the life rafts, the lifesavers, the
I'll
whatever.
make sure I'll
ropes.
make sure our unconscious buddy is like secure before I grab onto anything.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to slip the thing around his body, around his trunk, so it catches under his arms as they pull him up slowly. And you hear people on the ship yelling, "Ah, somebody's injured! Quick, get the medic!" They pull you all up, and you guys kind of flop over onto the deck. And the rest of them start checking you guys over, making sure that you're okay and everything's fine, and just like in shock that there was even anybody out here.
Understandable.
The medic comes and takes a look at the other guy, and God, this is Green Tongue. What? Who are these people? Starts patching them up.
I'm Blue Tongue. Over there's Yellow Tongue.
That's no tongue.
Uh,
The girl over there is Hurricane Tongue, according to Annabeth.
She speaks French apparently
Hurricane
very
tongue.
well.
Ha ha ha, Didi croissants.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, okay. So you guys all pull up on the deck. You lay out, soaking wet,
Coughing up water.
coughing up water, chilled in the night air. Galdrin kind of flops over, tiredly panting. I don't know. She's just like, fucking, I'm gonna kill that man.
I think he might already be dead.
Good. I'm gonna bring him back to life and kill him again.
That's actually mighty impressive.
Oh, fucking hell.
This will be a great story to tell later.
No, I don't think it will.
Now he can call himself No Legs.
Yeah. Yeah, and eventually somebody, a lot of the crew kind of gives you guys space and backs up. They bring blankets for you and some hot cider or something. And set you up in the captain's quarters, which is relatively large. Like, you can tell this is a very big ship. I set you up with some warming stuff. They throw out some dry clothes if you guys want to change. But eventually you'll be accompanied by what you suspect is the captain, although he is a younger person than you would imagine. He's dressed very finely, and he has a very nice hat. You know, all the qualifying of a captain. And he kind of just like, what are you doing out there?
Hacker's not in there. Hacker's gonna be up on the top thing, and as you guys walk by him, you'll see him like point his finger out. And there's gonna be a little tube comes out, and you're gonna hear this little like pump kick in inside his body, and Wire's just like as I'm just like draining.
Okay.
This is gonna take a few hours.
I do not understand how we found you out in the ocean. In the middle of nowhere.
Apparently, no one wants to talk.
Yeah, nobody else wants to talk.
We were sent. We were. 1 minute. Hang on. We were traveling with Green Tongue over there. We were going to the underwater dragon glass mines. Are we still like close to those?
I mean, you are out in the bay, certainly. But,
Greenton drove us through a time rip.
Ah, that crazy son bitch.
oh, Galdrin pipes up, what day is it? And she she'll flip up her eye patch and be like, I am the heir of Madani House. What day is it? And has anybody said anything? You see his eyes kind of blow wide. He goes, holy shit. Oh, we did hear of you. They called off the rescue team 2 days ago. You've been missing for 16 days.
Ah, shit.
Ah.
Oh, great.
I bet my beer is warm now. Damn.
Nexus is going to be so pissed with us.
My muffins have probably gone stale on the ship.
Your muffins are probably molding.
Oh,
poor
I just
guys.
made them.
They only searched for you for like 2 weeks? Weird. His family's weird priorities.
I mean, underwater. It's a huge bay.
And in an area where people are known to just turn up dead or missing. Like,
To be fair, that's a lot longer than a search team would do from someone possibly drowning.
Also, we
They
have
give
known
you like
before.
3 days search, and they usually give
We
up.
have known before that this group has stopped searching for Galdrin before because she does just sometimes leave.
That's true too.
That's like one of our first quest was like finding Galdrin because like the family was like, nah, we don't want to do it anymore.
We're gonna have to face
Our first
Georgian.
quest was finding Entrossi.
You know,
We're gonna talk to Georgian. Georgian, 2 weeks? Really? You gave me like your signature, and you think this is how much you care? 2 weeks? Wow.
I thought we had something special.
Galdrin does say something along that line. She's like, I have to talk to my brother. Ah, shit. Well, this is bad news. Is Captain Green Tongue still alive? Because I'm gonna kill him.
I think we established that he wasn't.
The captain pipes up. He is still alive.
Okay.
Galdrin gets up and goes to leave.
I'm going with Galdrin to make sure she doesn't actually kill him.
Annabeth's gonna grab her hand before she tries to leave, and just try to keep her down.
Do you know what this man? I mean, he literally is that. I can't even.
We just leave it for now.
He's just a crazy man. Crazy people do crazy things all the time.
That's more than crazy. That's straight up fucking murder. For 16 days, I guess. I got way back. But, god damn it. She'll sit down.
it sure was a fun ride, though.
Not so much.
Hopefully nothing strange has occurred in the past 16 days.
You have...
What's 2 weeks in the grand scheme of things, huh?
A lot.
Out of character in
A lot.
Skyfall.
Uh,
Are we in Skyfall?
And we're on the coast, right?
yeah. The captain will tell you that their boat is headed to Skyfall. They're one of the shipping lanes between the two parts of Shihab. But, they will gladly take you back and help you in any way that they can. Except for killing Green Tongue. They won't help with that. Okay. So, through the night, over the next little while you guys rest and slowly dry off with, you can hear hackers still like pumping out the water. But eventually the large galleon that you were on does dock. The captain comes in and tells you all as such, asks you if you know your way around the city or if he can help.
Sure, we'll manage.
We've been around.
Okay. He lets you go. Yep. The night is yours.
I think we're all taking a trip to Goldrin.
All right,
Or
time for
George
another. Time to find another ship.
Is our ship not here?
No,
That's-
I meant like. Never mind.
Oh, to go back out again.
Yeah,
I see
time to
what
head
you're
back
saying.
out.
Yep. We didn't finish our quest.
But we need money. I feel like we'll take a rest in town. Probably on our ship.
Okay.
Sam's the deceiver. She misconstrued my statement from 2 days ago as, "Are we having time skips?" And she says she wasn't planning it.
I mean, a different type of time skip. Yeah.
But she in fact was planning a time skip.
This has been on my notes for a long time now.
We could have totally stopped the captain that way. He could have been like, no, and then grabbed the oar or whatever the fuck he was.
I
driving
tried
with.
to. Nobody else did.
I don't know. I didn't.
I'm weak as fuck.
I mean, who
I have
knows?
9 strength.
I feel like the strong party members didn't. It just they didn't do anything. I couldn't have done anything. But
yeah,
like,
I was having fun.
Yeah.
Damn
Thanks
it.
was all for it.
I
college
should have just
kid.
fucking jumped off the boat.
Hagrid
Honestly,
wasn't
it's
even paying
safer.
attention. He was more paying attention to the phenomenon out front.
Yeah.
So we just come back
Think-
to a grieving Annabeth.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would be so sad.
No.
She probably would have just
Oh.
fucking left.
Oh.
We come back, you know,
Understandable.
all our stuff is gone, the boat's gone,
Yeah.
Nexus is gone.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, should
yeah.
have taken Lexus.
Like a couple days later, we sent a thanks, but Annabeth, we're alive. Please come back.
Please come back. We have no way to leave.
Sometimes I can still hear their voices.
No, Annabeth, I'm right behind you.
Okay. So you make your way back up towards the ship?
Yeah.
Guess so.
Okay.
Or I guess we can go
Or
to
their lack
George and
of.
bother him.
Galdrin is not going to follow. She is going to go see Jordrin or try to
Maybe
find
we should
him.
just all go check in with George real quick.
Sure. I mean, if the ship's gone, it's been 16 days, so it's either there or not. So
I feel like
Georgia.
I mean, it is his ship, so I don't know if he would really move it from his
Wait,
dock.
what?
Not George Rins, the other dude.
I mean, it's
Okay.
not his ship anymore, technically.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, yeah, no, but like,
In the contract, it would have said, in case of death, return to.
yeah,
Good thing we're not dead.
Yeah, I know, right?
he's probably being like, oh,
Luviak's
man.
just like, oh yes, I get my ship back.
Ah, fuck, they're back.
He's like in
Uh,
her cabin, like looking over his stuff. Yeah, so remove
Yeah, we
that.
saw
Wait,
that.
wait. Does the contract remain? Does the contract void on time rifts, time slips?
Nah,
I don't know. It's still
I would
yours.
say no.
Annabeth will probably follow along to go see Jordrin, if only
Yeah.
because she's just like keeping Galdrin's hand.
Yeah. Who is holding very tightly, and practically dragging you through the city on her way. Once you guys enter the 8th floor, you see the same secretaries, and they see Galdrin, and jaws drop. She's like, "Look, we'll deal with this later. Is he here?" And they're like, absently nod. Okay, great, I'm going. And yeah, she'll practically drag you, Annabeth, as she sort of picks up almost into a jog, going back and then up to Jordrin's office behind the stairwell. Pretty much kicks open the door.
Sup, bitch?
Yeah.
Hello, Madani. How's it going?
I'm still alive!
Who waves?
Jordrin is working on something at his desk, and as you guys stand there in the doorway, he looks up and...
Just grunts and goes back to work. again. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
He's like, oh, alright.
No, like, you see his face kind of fall for a second, and
Shit, she's still alive.
I don't get to inherit the throne.
in a more sort of grieving way, emotions, a bunch of them cross his face before he finally gets up from his desk, stumbles a little bit over the stacks of paper on either side, and runs into, an embrace with his sister, and they both kind of just like, you're still alive?
I totally picture her stepping to the side.
No.
That's
He just
so
misses.
that's so her like personality though. She would just like step to the side as he went to go hug her.
To a point.
Jordan.
2 weeks, really? Only 2 weeks?
How was our funeral?
What do you mean your funeral? Still haven't had it.
What, you didn't even have you didn't have funerals?
technically,
Wow.
wait. Technically speaking, in their mind, did who die a martyr?
What? Why? What would he
For
be
what?
the martyr of?
I don't know.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
try to- back like
don't
in
try to
the
escape
air.
fate. Don't try to escape fate. All right.
Okay.
He did
Maybe
die.
there was someone who really missed his muffins and decided to make them on his own. But Jordan started a bakery.
She started a bakery in her name.
Because he wanted whose muffins.
I'm telling you right now,
Silent
on that ship
ravens.
there is a secret recipe for who's muffins somewhere hidden. Who has hidden it very well. No, I at first I bought them, then I started making them.
Oh,
Yeah, the ones I make are better. I don't know if that's true or not. I just like to think they are.
So Jordan kind of steps back and wipes his eyes and like the tears on his cheek and whatnot. And he's just like, I can't tell you how happy I am that you're still alive. What the fuck happened? Where'd you go?
That's close.
That's close.
Well, we took a job, and it was a diving job because they wanted to mine some things. We wanted this boat. Captain Greentongue, or whatever his name was, decided that, oh, I see a rift. Let's go into that rift. It was a time slip. We ended up at the origin of Skyfall immediately as it was sky falling.
Did you know the sky actually fell?
Yes.
It's terrifying.
Right. And after that, a rift opened up once again.
Cool,
we went
though.
inside. We ended up in the middle of the bay, and we swam for about an hour until we were rescued, and here we are now, 16 days later.
Who is still dripping soaking wet, by the way.
Banks is gonna step in and say, also, you should probably keep your sister away from Captain Greentongue, cause she gonna fuck that dude up.
Oh.
Not in a good way.
Hacker's steaming as he gets the last bit of it, you know.
He's in the steam cycle.
Big plus though, I'll be exceptionally shiny after this.
Who's
Hacker's
still
actually a
occasionally
dishwasher.
cleaning out? Who's still occasionally cleaning out some of his feathers that he fills water in?
I'm just wet.
Annabeth is like, fucking what's it called when you're like pulling at the clothes and like getting the water out of it, like the squeegeeing them
Like
basically.
wringing them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like wringing them out.
Well, glad you're back. It's been a long couple of weeks. It's been something. Good, very good. Good.
Anything bad happened?
I mean, bad things always happen. Nothing extreme, I guess. The family was happy for a bit, though, Galdrin. You should be glad that you're gonna be a stick in their boot yet again. Good.
So, any updates on the kissing case? Or the kiss peddler or whatever that is?
What? No, not very many. Just more people have died. 4 more sailors have died this week. This last 2 weeks. Die of suffocation, just like always. Yeah, the everybody thought that whatever you guys were doing, whatever Greentongue did, you just... I don't know, it was weird. It was weird. I'm glad you're back.
I am glad we are not in the foundation of Skyfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big rock would have hurt.
Yeah, we were all taught as children that it was several miles wide. I'm sure it was something to see.
Not sure it's something I ever wanted to see.
Well, now we've seen it.
Well, I mean, they say the rock that fell was pure dragon glass, so maybe you've been blessed by Sybaris, and that's why you came back. Huh?
See, there you
No,
go.
I think we just run like hell.
Oh. Well, alright. How about you guys go get a rest? I'm gonna maybe wrap up what I was doing here and have a bit to drink. Yeah.
A drinking session to celebrate.
Yeah. Drinking game 2.
What the fuck happened?
Will we even have more questions to ask at this point?
I think we all need a vacation.
Annabeth
I-
just wants to get laid again.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to get
I
sand,
mean, she doesn't need a
you don't want
drinking game for
sand.
that.
It's true. You're gonna get back, and there's gonna be your bed is gonna be turned into a queen bed.
Nobody's been here.
Yeah.
Lexus has.
Why would Lexus have changed? How would
Oh
Lexus
god,
have
did Lexus
changed
eat all
her
the
bed?
food? It's
Question:
like we left
which
the
one
dog
are
at
you?
home with no food, and she's just eating all of it.
Nah, she wrecked all our furniture actually.
Oh god, are we gonna have to spend another fuck ton of money on food now that it's all gone bad?
Nah.
It's the food's designed to last a while.
Yeah, the
because
food is
it's
designed
Wasn't
to
it like a lot
last.
of citrus and stuff though?
I can replace citrus easily.
Limes last
The
a long
apples
time.
and lime. The
Do they?
apples are going to be like the most rotten thing.
Apples are gonna
honestly.
be bad.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
replace
it's
it.
okay.
Not that much.
I feel like I can't.
How
think of-
Lexus would change my bed is more important.
You realize it's a giant, it's a horse-sized cat with tentacles.
Yeah,
It's not quite horse size. Yeah.
definitely. I don't. Yeah, it's pretty big, but it's not like horse size, right?
Yeah.
It's like
in both,
Shetland
in
pony
any
size.
case, like, why is it changing my bed?
It figured we weren't coming back, and it wanted a bigger cat bed.
Which
in
happens
my
to be your
room?
bed.
Lex is just
It just
on the
happened to
boat
be your
breathing.
room.
Okay.
But no, I feel like Galdrin would probably, pay for all the food from the captain. She would get the money from the captain somehow.
Probably gonna beat it out of him.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think the only thing
You
that
want
we
to
need
keep
to
your
replace-
arms, you're buying us all this food.
It's just apples. That's all he needs to. Anybody needs to replace. It's not that much.
No legs, no
I think it was like
arms.
3 bags of apples.
No teeth,
No
no,
apples.
eyes,
Mm-hmm.
no thoughts, no nervous system functions.
To the pain, my dear. Okay.
Oh, we're drinking already. All right.
So Galdrin and Jordrin will kind of give another brief hug before finally stepping away.
Guess we're not good enough for a hug.
Who will give Jordrin a brief hug as well?
Oh, he'll totally replicate. He's super happy to see all of you.
Yeah, if anything, less for Who, because like Who just saw him like 2 days ago, but like more for him, seeing that he's so distraught.
Mm-hmm. Big hugs all around.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to hug Hacker.
Oh, hot.
Yeah.
He goes to ooh, yeah. Pat's top hat.
Okay. So, you guys head back up to the ship to sleep.
Annabeth is going to find a fucking bathhouse or something because salt water is awful to deal with in
Yeah,
your hair.
who's
And
gonna
she
go
has
to
a
an actual
lot.
bathhouse?
Okay.
Who
Galdrin
needs
will
to clean his
actually,
feathers?
if you guys are looking for a bathhouse and say anything about it, she'll be like, just come to the family manor. I'll make them do something.
I feel
Bathhouse episode.
there's got to be like a shower or something. On
Is there a
the,
shower on the ship?
On the
I
ship.
don't think there is.
is there even a bathroom?
Yeah, there's a head.
I don't think there's like a shower though. There's probably like a bathroom, like a latrine, but
Yeah, there's a up. It's not on this map now, but up at the top. Cool. So, yeah. So Galdrin will lead you guys up one more floor higher than your ship floor level, up to the 10th level, and bring you all across the the sort of plaza up there from the monastery where you had dropped off the genasi and all the children, and also kind of catty corner to the very top of Lyrindar Tower is the manor. She'll bring you guys in, and as you get closer, even in the darkness, similar to what you've seen before, but there are two huge banners of the coat of arms for either family on either side. So she'll lead you in and kind of direct you in the same direction of the coat of arms for her own family. Lead you guys back, and eventually you come to just a very nice, large bathhouse.
All right, spa day.
Bathhouse episode, baby.
Better than the beach episode. No, I'm just kidding.
What happens? Every bath episode is the same in every anime. The guys be vibing, trying to sneak a peek, right? And the girls, for some reason, following each other. Don't know why.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know
just a
why
thing
you-
women do, right? I mean,
It is not. At least not in my culture.
Can we do long resting?
I mean that's what the men did in basic. So I mean,
Really?
no.
Oh, okay.
Jason has some hidden
We had 10
traumas.
seconds to take a shower. There's no time for fondling.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
That's 10 seconds.
You
Yeah.
can find in 10 seconds.
I need at least 30 seconds, okay, guys? I'm a champ.
Okie dokie. So yeah, there's the separate bathhouse for the separate sides for men and women. Yeah, and you guys are able to go in, get the salt water out of your hair and your bits and your clothes and your folds, whatever. Yeah, and chill in warm water.
We take off our clothes for this, right, Sam?
Sure.
Yep.
Oh,
No, we're
Yeah.
fully clothed.
okay, good.
I mean,
Well,
you
I-
don't
Fully
have
armored.
to. Yeah, fully
Hmm.
armored.
Who's- Who will,
just,
who,
just sitting in the hot tub, like
who
upset.
has no problem taking off his clothes? There's
Oh,
really
yeah,
not much to
that's
see
okay.
with feathers.
I mean, yeah, if everyone's taking off their clothes, then yeah, well, I'll take off my clothes.
Okay.
Yeah. Also,
I mean,
by
we're
the
on
way, I have a
Separate
dragon mark.
sides. Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
What?
You already knew this, Joe.
Who did?
I was playing along.
Oh, okay.
What's your dragon mark look like?
Haven't decided. Sam, what's the
Okay.
house's dragon mark look like?
1 second, I forgot.
It's on my like upper cheek, lower back area, kind of like
Upper
there.
cheek,
Upper
lower
cheek.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, you said cheek, and I was thinking of face.
Yeah.
Nope, not those cheeks.
Not them cheeks.
Whoops. Oh, darn it. 1 second, it's being testy. I will snip a bit and throw it in chat.
I forgot. What does your dragon mark do?
I basically just get spells.
Alright, well, I mean, the guys know that then, I guess.
Yeah.
I got the big L right there.
The big L.
It's supposed to be like a little baby dragon sort of dealio, is what it looks like.
Oh man, I got a baby dragon on my backside.
It's your tramp stamp.
Yep, I was just gonna say that.
Oh, who has disappeared from the game?
Hello.
Goodbye.
Oh. Am I back?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. It says I'm here.
No, okay.
It's just
Oh.
a thing that's seen.
Whoops.
Not like I announced it, because
We're
you
going
know
to
it's
creepy
just
songs,
obvious.
sorry.
I don't know. I feel like who's used to seeing dragon marks on people at this point.
Yeah. So you're fine. Done.
Who has he been seeing them on?
The two detectives that have been hanging out with us nonstop.
Oh, I guess so.
Who's just kind of like, that's the thing people have. I don't really know. He's not. Who's not that smart?
Who is just convinced that everyone has dragon marks?
Yeah,
Somewhere
at
on
least
my
like
mind.
at least like every humanoid has a dragon mark, and if he doesn't have one, it might just be under his feathers. He just hasn't seen it yet.
Like a little boy that doesn't know the lack of appendage. That's all he's ever known.
I don't know, guys. Who's that smart? He's just like, okay, cool.
Banks, you would recognize which house this is from, but
But I told him.
yeah, yeah.
You better recognize it. You remember.
Mm-hmm.
What does this button do? Oh. Okay.
Excuse me. Okay. So, you bathe. Galdrin is surprisingly not forward with any advances. She is a puddle of anger and dismay.
Sounds
Dismay
like
is
she needs
maybe
to
a little
relax,
strong,
Chris.
but yeah. So, she relaxes. You all relax.
Wait, are we in separate sides or no?
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. I was just like, wait, is this just me and her or no?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Have a car wash section for Hacker.
No.
I'm sure Hacker would have just gone back to the ship. Honestly,
Okay.
he was wet enough as it was. He doesn't need to get wet more.
But it's warm wet. It's good wet.
I don't know if he feels temperatures.
All right, Banks, time to flex and compare.
Who flexes and compares as well?
The fluff doesn't count.
What do we roll for flexing?
I don't know. Strength.
Strange checks. There we go.
Oh, yikes.
Hey.
Who just gets real poofy?
Yeah. This guy kind of the only way of flexing. Just
Yeah. Banks is pretty well built.
Too apparently.
That bird with the 10-pack.
With the corner of that cob looking.
Corn on the cob. That's perfect. Okay, cool.
Does look like corn, Jesus.
Uh,
He's got like another 8-pack on the side.
mhm.
I'm surprised his biceps don't have 8-packs.
my side pack.
Also, his forearms are tiny
They are.
comparatively.
I was looking at his freakishly large triceps.
Those are also, yeah. But his forearms are so tiny, there is no muscle there.
It's harder to work out the forearms to an extreme degree.
True, but like, you think there'd be some.
He was born a small bird and just ripped it up all the way.
A lot of whose strength probably comes from his legs, honestly.
Also, I just realized those aren't pants, those are his feathers, which means his chest has just been ripped free of feathers.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Also, he has
explodes.
armpit feathers.
Yeah, he explodes in feathers when he turns into the Gatling gull. So. So, you chill at a bathhouse for a bit. And then eventually go back to take a long rest? Question mark?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do we go back like to the ship, or are we staying in the Madani?
That is absolutely up to you.
Is
I
it?
think it's-
I
it's
feel
up
like
to
it's
Cauldron.
not.
Cauldron doesn't care.
Oh, I
I mean,
I'm
Annabeth's just
fine
gonna
with staying
follow
in.
her wherever.
Yeah,
I kinda
I'm
wanna-
fine.
Okay.
I kind of want to feed, but I can't.
I mean, you
can
could.
leave.
You could.
Do you not have any on store?
I do, but like, what if we leave though? It's harder to get the on store one because I have to do more things.
Fair.
Can't you just like go leave and like get
Well,
Yeah,
or
just-
just bite Banks. He'd be
I'm right
down.
here, buddy.
I know, but that's like for later.
He's offering
all right?
himself to you.
He's
He's like, right here, bud.
Just like in the back, Banks, like stretching out his neck, it's like right here, buddy. Real good. I got no
Who kind of
negative
tastes
blood.
like
It'll taste
chicken,
great.
so
Who does not taste like chicken? He tastes like pure muffin. He's eaten something. They just
It's
become
concerning
part
if
of
your blood tastes like muffins.
You got
Yeah.
a muffin stroke.
You got
Like
some of the
you've heard of blood alcohol level, but like blood muffin level.
I take diabetes to a whole new level.
That's funny. Okay. I mean,
Blood muffin content.
Galdrin probably. I don't know. I don't think she would try and stay here, so she'd be
I
fine
mean, they
to
all
go
still
back to
think
the
she's
ship.
dead, don't they?
Oh, that's true.
She just
Oh, that
comes
changes
in.
things.
We just like come in, go immediately to the bathhouse. We like walk out. We're like drying our hair. Someone looks at her, is like, "What?"
scream. Ghost!
Well, these ladies wouldn't let people know.
What if the other fucking like Madanis show up in the guy's bathroom? Is like, "Who the fuck are all of you?"
Yeah.
It's just
As
a
Atlas
bird of
bites
vampire.
down. Yeah.
And a robot.
Robot's not there. Hacker went back to the ship.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he...
That'd be so funny. Like,
Just a really poofy bird and a vampire sucking another dude.
yeah, Mom, Mom,
Mommy!
Mama. Mama.
there's something in the bathroom.
Oh, this looks great.
All right, now that we've killed Joel. Yeah, actually, that in mind, she would like to stay the night here, and she would find you all reasonable quarters to accommodate you as well if you wish to stay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm crying.
So like Banks. Don't mean to bother you, but
What's up, bud?
you know, I can wait, and then we'll go back to sleep.
All right.
Okay.
A straw.
That's what Alice just uses. Just always has a
No,
straw in hand.
Banks is gonna like wake up, and there's gonna be like 18 of the like bendy straws that are attached to each other from his bunk to
Yeah.
Atlas's bunk, and he's just
You just hear across the room at night.
he's like, man, my neck itches.
Yeah,
It's a
I gotta
ridge
hand
tape
him
to
a
the
straw.
side of it.
Whoa, Banks' tokens. Oh, he's gone now. Never mind. It was so small.
I'm
I
trying
hand
to
Atlas
What
a
she
bendy straw. Atlas pulls out a fucking boba tea straw.
Yeah, yeah.
Your blood should not look like boba.
Please no. That's
No,
terrible.
he just wants the bigger straw.
What was that noise?
I don't know.
That was his straw noise.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
All
Cool,
right.
cool, cool. So she finds a comfortable room for you three boys and takes Annabeth to her own room.
Are there curtains in this room?
There would be, yeah.
How strong are the curtains?
Weirdly
What?
specific question.
How
I-
strong are the curtains, DM?
Fairly strong.
Can I use them as a hammock?
What is your aversion to sleeping on a bed?
It's just who feels more comfortable in a hammock?
I mean,
Sure,
sure,
doesn't
why
wanna
not?
Pile blankets on the floor and make a little nest.
Hanging off the ground makes him feel like he's flying again, even though he's never
Very
flown.
true. It definitely, you probably get some of the sensation of flying, and he enjoys that. Great. I'm gonna sleep in the curtains.
Okay. You sleep in the curtains. Yeah. I guess, I'm pretty sure all of you already took your long rest, but the
Yeah.
next day dawns. It is now the 20th. You've pretty much skipped this entire month.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Good thing we had no time-sensitive missions.
Right.
Yikes about that.
Did we?
Nah, not to our knowledge.
Not that you know of. Okay. So, yeah, you awaken in the Madani Manor, find yourselves in the very luxurious sort of everything. Like, everything seems to be curated towards luxury in this area. So, yeah. Guldrin will come by at some point in the morning and tell all of you to follow her down for breakfast if you would like it.
Sure thing.
Are we all wearing like really plush bathrobes and stuff?
If you want, yeah.
Who definitely is.
So yes,
Yeah,
Cool.
who's wearing a very plush bathrobe with his hat?
Atlas will give his breakfast to Banks because he's a growing boy.
Banks will take it.
So yeah,
Dave, what's for
Galdrin
breakfast?
will lead you down into this larger area, which seems to be, it's kind of like what am I trying to say? Like a buffet style. Like they clearly have their own cooks and stuff, and just opulence everywhere. Really nice food being made, and there's a bunch of people. Not a bunch, but there's a fair amount of people kind of around, and you see a couple of, or no, you don't. You wouldn't see actually very many dragon marks, if any. But you see people with like the characteristics of the Madani household, like the darker hair and whatnot, and then you see the some of the more sharper featured Lyrandars also sitting around. Some of them are together, some of them are apart, whatever.
Does everyone gasp when Galdrin enters the room?
Not so much. Not yet.
All right, everybody in chat, gasp on 3. 1, 2, 3. I knew no one would gasp.
You knew it?
You knew it?
Exactly. I knew it.
So, she'll grab her own plate and point for all of you to follow towards an area that looks more secluded, that clearly has more seating to it, but it's definitely more secluded. And as you approach the doorway, you see a long table. Whereas before, like I said, it's kind of like a buffet style. Like there's separate little tables and booths kind of scattered around, tavern style almost. But this one is like a legitimate fucking dining table for a large family. And yeah, she'll lead you guys in and stop at the door and say, "Yeah, take a seat wherever you'd like." And in this room, as she steps in, the 4 or 5 people sitting here all stop. A few of them gasp. One of them drops their fork, and you hear the clatter on the china plate. One of the heads of the seats, or one of the heads of the table is open. On the other side, yeah, I figure, an older man sits, older elf, half elf, sorry. He's got like this salt and pepper sort of hair and a very serious look about him, as well as a deeper scar across his cheek.
I'll sit down wherever.
Okay.
Annabeth's going to hide behind Galdrin.
She'll lead you in towards a seat nearer to this group of people, all clustered together on one of the heads of the table. She'll pull out a seat for you and sit down herself. the man at the head of the table, the sort of salt and pepper dude, wears a very serious look on his face. Almost this look of contempt. Like, he's practically glaring daggers at this point. And you can kind of see now where Galdrin gets it from. As he turns to her and kind of, daughter? Well, hi, Dad. Glad to see you missed me. Glad to see that, everybody's sad. Very glad to see. These are my friends, by the way. They saved my life. Not
Who
that you
waves
care.
happily?
Yeah,
Hello.
Look at them all.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi.
Oh, and yes, this one's my lover.
Oh, wait a
shit.
second. Whoa. Atlas raises it.
The man at the head of the table sighs heavily. Well, thank you all for coming to our breakfast, our esteemed guests. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Who smiles and starts eating?
Okay. Yeah. Galdrin will kind of sit there smugly like she's won in crashing his party and, gets to her food as well. There's a definite tenseness about the air as you all eat and whatnot. Galdrin drinks it in. She's fucking loving this. But yeah, I mean, eventually the small bit of party at the front of the table excuses themselves. And the old man does. He gets up, and as he does, he kind of places his hands on the table, and you see a dragon mark on the back of his hand. And he nods to all of you, and then, Galdrin, I suppose I'll see you later. Makes his way out.
As he's walking out, I want to yell, "Thank you for the hospitality, sir."
Who will repeat it? Who will repeat it in Banks's voice?
Okay.
Thank you for the hospitality, sir.
Thank you for the hospitality, sir. Thank you for the hospitality, sir.
The old man stops at the door and relish the hospitality while you still can. Thank you. Yeah, dicks.
If I didn't know better, that sounds like a threat.
It does sound like a
Nah, I'd be aight. You heard the man. Enjoy the hospitality.
Indeed, please
It's
do.
true.
Make yourselves at home, if you'd please like.
Now, great. Don't we... So, do we do a quest now, or what's the plan here, gang?
Let's head back to those dragon glass mines.
What time
Let's
do we?
get a better captain this time.
yes,
Out of
please.
character. What time do we usually end the session?
Here in like the next
13
10
minutes.
Okay.
You have 13 minutes to kill us, Joel. Make it count.
Wow.
The poison was in your food already.
I was
Good
the
thing.
cook last night.
Hacker's fine.
Hacker's not even
Still
here.
not there.
Exactly, he's fine.
Okay. Galdrin actually stops for a second. I actually can't accompany you on this one. I do believe that if I've been gone for so long, there are things that need my attention. Be safe if you do go. Don't even for a second look at even one of those stupid time rips. Stay away from them.
Well, I can't make that promise.
Please try. Alright, well. I do believe I should be going then. I do have business to attend to. So, all of you, enjoy the hospitality. If you'd like to stay here, feel free. I don't care. They might care, but tell them I sent ya. She'll kind of get up, I don't know, kiss Annabeth's head, and then leave.
We will wave goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Wait, did you kiss her goodbye?
Annabeth's still like fucking reeling from
We're
all
saying
the
love.
attention.
Okay.
Should we go?
Sounds like a no.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Should we go? This feels awkward.
I mean, sure, we really have no reason to go around. We're just waiting for the dragoness. We're just going to the mines, so
Yeah, let's go.
onward.
Okay.
Is there not? No.
I just meant while leaving here.
Or-
What?
Did Atlas just growl?
No, I can't growl.
Okay.
I can moan.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm sure we know some ladies
Guess
that
we
can
should
contest
head
that.
back to the ship.
We need to get Haka. He's probably there.
Yeah.
It's easy enough to find your way out of the manor and back down to your ship where Hacker has been working away.
Hey, buddy, what you working on?
I would probably be doing some work on the head, the octopus thing, whatever the fuck that thing's called.
Okay. Excuse me. Cool. So are you guys headed back down to check out the mines again, or
far as I know.
Yeah.
okay?
Go back down, mines.
So swing around, grab Hacker, head back down to the seaport, where there's a bit of commotion, a bit of conundrum. There's people chatting quite a bit about what had happened last night, but none of them seem to recognize you. There are still a few captains with the ferries, and in fact, I would say at this point in time, since it is earlier morning, you would see a group of what could only be described as researchers hopping onto a ship.
They can only be described as researchers because they look like nerds.
Are they all wearing the big rimmed glasses?
Lab goes, oh, it looks like we're another day in the mine, guys.
We're gonna get some real good measurements today, guys.
Wow.
I guess we go to them.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's ham it up.
Oh god, no, we were joking.
Okay, so you go to them. Are you gonna like say anything? Like, hey,
Yeah, I'll talk to Peter.
Peter. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
we
check out
should start
Peter.
making the name for Sam before she gives them to us.
Great. So you walk up to who you have heard. They're like, "Hey, Peter, come on." And he's like, "Okay, great, I'll come." And you're like, "Oh,
Yes,
hey,
I am
Peter."
Peter.
And he kind of turns, and you see this guy with these big round rim glasses and just tousled, curly hair. Just totally in a mess. It looks like he hasn't shaved for a few days, and he's got like this big old hunch to him. But he turns around and sees you and goes, "Oh, hello."
Yes. We were just curious if you'd figured out what it was going on with the whole disturbance in the water preventing you from going further.
Oh, the disturbance. I see.
Oh, Jesus.
We're gonna ham it up. As far as my calculations go, we have not figured out the disturbance quite yet. We think it's some sort of sea creature, like a humanoid, smart, not sharks.
For all of you that can't see her, her microphone is dripping right now.
It's super. um. Yeah.
And do you still need assistance in its removal?
Yes. In fact, are you willing? We will pay, whatever we can scrape together through our research funds. I'm pretty sure it's a lot.
Sign me up, shit.
Yeah, looks like we're all a part of it. Anyone disagree? I look around. Alright, we'll take part in this venture.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Well, come on board. We'll take you right there.
All right, let's go.
Super. Peter, as it were, leads you up and introduces you to his companions, who are just a bunch of researchers, as well as a few miners and excavators and divers. But seeing that you're going to be on board, one of the sort of artificer types just like does a big old fist pump. Yes! They get to use their new magic items, and you guys get to be the guinea pigs. Yes! Yes! Nothing
Okay,
will ever
William.
go wrong.
Pushing the bounds of science and magic.
So, you guys once again head out. It takes a few hours, but this time there are no time rips nor a dumbass captain.
Oh,
So you make your way out into the middle of the Gulf, where you have previously, as you've been flying over, seen the circle of ships through here. And these guys are no different. They join the circle of ships, they drop their anchors, and you see below you what maybe had been somewhat dark water, leading up into like those cool blues that you see in like tropical beaches towards the city, that grows darker and darker as you get out. Below you instead is just this black, dark water, indicating that it's both deep and perhaps there's something there. Peter points down and goes, "That's where it is. That's where you need to dive, and we will be so happy if you would."
I hate the voice so much.
He's a nerd.
Oh god, I hate the voice so much. It just makes me cringe every time.
What do you mean? It's beautiful.
I feel the spit from over here.
My mouth is actually super dry right now.
It's because it's all over your
Start-
microphone.
You just start like drinking water, so you just like.
She just like takes a mouthful and starts talking as it's just like pouring out of her face. Ah.
I have a bit of a drinking problem. Okay.
Homeboy's just leaking.
My name's Peter. I leak.
Sorry, I can't even do the voice.
That's terrible. Okay. I have nothing planned for this, so I think we'll stop there.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Next time we actually go underwater, terrifying, with
So I know.
experimental things.
How's it feel to be a lover?
What? Oh gosh.
You're a lover now.
I've been formally introduced.
You've been
Yeah.
introduced to Dad.
Dad
Yeah,
Danny. He's my
Dad
dad.
McGanny.
Father-in-law.
It's my daddy.
God,
oh my
no.
god. You're lucky I don't have anything to throw at you right now. Oh, I do have a squirt bottle though.
Don't. Okay, sorry.
Her microphone already shocks her. Don't make it do it more.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Well, I'll get her in the side where it's nice and cold.
No.
Or on her feet.
So, actually, yes, real talk. We are gonna have session this Friday because I'll be out of state on Saturday, Sunday, and I don't want to fucking skip session again. And that was
Right.
still cool with everybody?
Yeah.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
it was at Friday at midnight for 11 p.m. for me, right?
I don't remember what time I
Wait,
said.
am I the only Eastern here?
Yes.
Alone.
I mean,
But yeah.
What's the
What
time
ti-
for everybody?
I believe Sam's 2 hours behind me, Chris is 3 hours behind me, and you're 1 hour behind me.
What?
Joel.
I'm West Coast.
I'm
Yeah,
central.
so you're 3 hours behind me.
Yep.
From west to east is 3 hours, and then
Right.
Sam's somewhere in the middle. So is Joe, and then Joel's 1 hour. So
What's a good time for everybody? I can do it pretty much any time.
Yeah, I can do like whenever.
Yeah, I'll
if
be
it's a
at
Friday,
work by
I'll be.
10:30.
Wait a second. Wait, it's Friday, right?
yeah,
Ah.
you're busy, right?
Nah, I'll just play from on the floor on Friday. If
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you're moving in.
I'm
that
moving
day.
in on that day, but I
Are
can
you gonna
play
have
on the,
internet though?
you know, maybe, probably. I'll
Do you
just
have
be
a
on
hot-
my
can you get
phone.
yeah, I was gonna say your phone.
My phone doesn't have a hotspot, but I can just go
Mhm.
join the call on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Joe doesn't get off work until like 8:30 your time?
9:30.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just me and my assistant, so I can totally be on my phone.
Whoa, Joe's got an assistant? He's that big up? Wow. Crazy.
I'm pretty important.
I'll have to find and see what I said because I think the time actually worked well. Oh god, that's
Excuse
so...
me, Mr. Bossman. What do? I fucking stabbed the orc with my sword.
I go to Milky Maiden's menagerie.
Not a milk.
Milky Maiden
Man,
menage.
Joe's assistant is just gonna hear him in his southern voice. Yeah, I would like to go to Madam's Matey's Milky Menagerie.
Oh, it's so good.
I like that better than the House of Maidens, Madame Milkin's Maiden Menagerie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, so many feet puns I have to scroll back through.
Oh my god.
Hey, we want to
That
start
bad?
back up again, I'm willing.
Nope. Okay, I'm gonna find it and I'll post it in chat and tag everybody, and we'll figure it out.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys. I gotta go.
See ya.
Okay,
See ya. Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Later.
Glad you didn't die.
Oh god, he's rolling damage.
I just was bored.
Oh. Gotcha. Answer me this, Chris. Did you actually
Yeah.
cry with laughter? Because it sure sounded like you were about there.
I did.
It was fun.
I was fucking dying. I love it.
I'm so glad.
Oh my god. Also the fact that that was stuck up on the viewer page for like an hour.
Oh my god, yeah. Like all through Banks's serious shit, it's gonna be like the whispering in the background. You're just like looking at this guy's package.
Staring at children.
Oh no, that's great. I'm gonna totally put that on YouTube here in just a minute.
Oh god.
Cool. Well, glad you liked it.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah. Alright, well, have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
See ya.